Yo, it's VV time. Let's mint that vibe. Since 2018, we've been on this ride. David Hugh, Dan Crow, Ben Rose in the mix. Building the future with collector tricks. It started with a drop, Todd McFarlane's night. Batman shining like a beacon of light. Partner statue, Walter Mickey on stage. Golden moments locked in the digital page. Rest in peace, Kozak, your art lives on. Ron English still painting where the legends belong. Through the highs and lows, we weather the test. VVFA, we're here to invest. VV fam, we climb, we shine, no fear. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. From comics to legends, the world's combined. VV's the platform ahead of its time. Amazing fantasy, Spidey's web takes flight. Marvel heroes dropping day and night. Iron Man, Thor, and the Hulk's raw might. Every collectible a fan's delight. AR magic, we're ahead of the game. Global collectors all repping the name. From the vision to the mission, we're breaking ground. VV's where the treasure of the future's found. Now imagine a world where the rare comes alive. With VV in your hand, it's a digital vibe. David, Dan, Ben, yeah, they're running the show. Innovate the space, keep watching it grow. VV fam, we climb, we shine, no fear. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. From comics to legends, the world's combined. VV's the platform ahead of its time. From 18 to now, it's a legendary plan. VV's the spark that ignites the brand. The past, the present, but future's in sight. VV forever, keep the dream alive.
What is up, everyone? This is VV Drop Live. I'm here with BigA. What is going on? How you doing today?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
How's Loki? Is Loki at your feet right now? Damn you, Loki. See, Loki really wants to be on TV. What's up, Loki? Hopefully he can help out on the game segment.
He got his hair cut.
Oh, looking pretty dapper there, dog. And exhausted. Does your dog take a crap in your house, or is Loki pretty good about that?
He's never used a bathroom in the house.
Damn, man.
Not even as a puppy.
You hear that, Cobra? What did you do? Did you put a cork in his butt or something? Like, how did you pull that one off?
No, I don't know. I spent a lot of time with him. And when he was young, every 2 hours.
Yeah, that does work. That does work. Until I started watching my dog, like every second when it went outside to make sure it went, I had issues, but then I figured it out.
Well, there's no problem because we walk so much that he's already on a schedule that he poops in the morning when we go on our walk.
Plus, you get all his energy out, so there's no anger poop or anything like that. Okay, see, I think we get some anger poop at our house. But anyways, everyone, it is good to see you. It is Tuesday. It is Grail Day. And when I say Grail Day, I don't know what that means. But we do have a poll up. So please vote, although I'm trying not to have too many windows open, so I don't have YouTube playing off. I have it on a phone, so I may not be able to see it. Anyways, please vote and hit those like buttons. Let's see who's in chat, and then we're going to get going. By the way, I have this YouTube almost there. I don't know what's going to go on today. If I get all my hours by the end of today, I'll be monetized by Sunday, which is May the 4th. Don't know if it's going to happen. Might be streaming a lot today. I'm expecting the Star Wars announcement today, although I don't know, so we'll find out here. I'm waiting for that. So let's see who's in chat. We'll get from there. Looks like Christopher's back at the top. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. This means you're going to get a secret rare if you're going for today. Tucson here, always being smart. Has Stacker changed our life? It has. And by the way, I heard, thanks to KCBMW, because I've not used it myself, that there is a 10% fee on there. So we'll get into talking about that. That's live today. Interacting with the app is live today, BigA. Did you know that?
What is?
So that 30 days of interacting on the app, you can get 30 points.
Oh, yeah. The leaderboard.
And I guess also this is crazy. If there's a tie, the tie is broken by if the person has level 100. I guess that is in the small print. So F my life. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's whatever Vivi wants to do. So Tucson is not changed my life, but let me know if it's changed your life in chat. We got Mass Omi, Mass Murders. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's go, fam. We've got Delco Dude in the house. What's going on, man? How are you doing? Another content creator.
Your video is still freezing.
Is it freezing? For real?
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. Honestly, if I don't know how it could
fine
be.
now.
It's
But
fine now.
It was a second ago. Do you
Oh.
have like the feed up?
No, I don't. I don't. I have
Oh, okay.
everything. That's why I've
for like comments, I have like the feed up so I can see like make sure it wasn't me that froze, it was you.
Yeah, no, I've got my phone over here connected to different internet.
Yeah, you're frozen right now. You're frozen right now. Now you're fine.
I'm fine. All right. I'll just do the robot thing. I don't know what's going on, everyone. Hopefully,
No, the audio's fine. The audio's
it's
fine.
just
The video.
okay as long as the audio. I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't know what's going on. I've literally stopped everything that should be rugging me, but I don't know. Maybe it's Chrome. I could shut down some more Chrome stuff. Anyways, Delco 2, good to see you. Just let me know when you can't hear me, I guess. Pooski, good to see you too. Look, he is a member of the channel. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well, and thank you for becoming a member. Really appreciate it. We've got Tom, our resident 100 millionaire. Do you buy subs? No, I do not buy subs. I wouldn't even matter on this channel. I think I've got like 1,100. You go to my other channel where I got like 175,000. That would make more sense if you said I bought them there, but I did not buy them there. Good to see you, Tom. Hopefully you're making lots of money. Kenzoid, Missouri is a violent barrio full of bad things. Yes, I don't disagree. It is the murder capital of the world. So I love it here.
That's where you are, right?
Yeah, I'm in misery. That's what we call it here. It is miserable here. But yeah, I don't buy subs, but hopefully I'm going to get my hours here. We shall see. But let's go ahead and take a look at the comic today in the little segment I have, or what I like to call What's Veve Got?
What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got?
I'm going to do what you're doing. I'm going to pull it up on my tablet, which is also. Am I rugging?
Yeah, it's getting kind of.
Oh my God, I don't even know why.
If it's your tabs, go through all your tabs early so you can close them.
Yeah, I have 3 tabs open. I normally have 20. That's why I have no clue what the F is going on here, because everything's not, I hate my life, because I've got this Dan interview coming tomorrow, and I have no clue what's going on. I'm going to check my task manager real quick. This is very professional streaming. Oh yeah, I've got like 16% on my CPU right now.
16? 16?
Yeah, now it's 11%. It's going down. Memories at 37%. I don't know what. Oh, you know what? Chrome can suck it. That's why it's showing on here. I've got a million different crazy tabs open. Oh man, how do I know which one is which? I think that's the problem. Let me end task. If I disappear here,
yeah,
I'll
just
come
reconnect.
back. But we'll check that out. Anyways, let's get into. I'm just going to try to close down some of these real quick here. We've got Avengers 43, first appearance of Red Guardian. Now remember, today is 10 gems. Are you going for this?
No.
He's like 10 gems. These are the different. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't. I was watching Doctor Strange's show about it last night, and just I don't like the price point.
He didn't convince you.
He's slacking also.
He's slacking too. So there you go, everyone. You should be slacking. Yeah, it's definitely 10 gems. You know, they made it 2,000, so I get that. That's kind of interesting. They've done that a couple times though. Covers look good. I really like this, the secret rare, going back to the old school, and then of course the original cover. Man, I'm trying to figure out what this might end me here. So hold on.
And self-fulfilling prophecy. All right. Well, I guess we'll wait for him to get back. What's going on today? Do we have a poll? No.
All right, I'm back. Jesus. I was shutting down. I'm like, that's totally going to screw me over. All right, maybe it's better now, maybe it's not, but at least all my windows are still open. All right, anyways. All right, it's 10 gems though, and everything just disappeared on the screen. This is This is how you do it, everyone. This is how you do a professional stream here. I'm going to actually be able to pull these up pretty quickly. All right, there we go. I'm trying this new slide feature. So any of these covers you like or you don't care? I don't think you care.
They're okay. That one's pretty cool.
Yeah, the original is always the better one.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. Let's go see who else is in chat, and then we'll get this shit show going. Sticky made a video of you. Yeah, but that's old. Did he make another video? Enjoyed debating the paper comic book crowd. Yeah, I don't. He quit. Didn't he quit? I think he quit.
Yeah. Notice after like he came after you. Soon afterwards, his channel died.
Yeah, he died. It was, of course, because of me. No, I think he just got sick of being a bad guy when he maybe really wasn't a bad guy. Ahoy, ahoy, Dennis. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Sorry for this bad stream here. Trying something new. Normally, I have all my stuff up around here, but I'm still getting rugs. So I don't know what the heck's going on. But it's good to see you.
You haven't frozen since whatever you did.
Whatever I did, I reset everything. I think I'm going to have to reset things right before the stream. It might help. But yeah, Denny OC sounds like he wants to come to the United States. He is done with Canada. So come on down. Come on down. Digital Toys Atomic, good to see you. Why is this comic $10? $6.99. I'll take a shot. For 10, I'll wait and buy. Yeah, I think it's a bad play. I really do. I think if they're going to do this, it would make more sense to have less editions and charge us $6.99. They burn after 30 days anyways. So not quite sure why they would do that. But well, you know, it's Veve. They can do whatever they want. My chest is bruised and swollen from taking so many wrestling chops this weekend. Whenever I saw wrestlers, celebrities, and fans at the convention having fun, I told them that Tucson doesn't approve. And what did they say? What did they say? And then Tucson, where do you get your facts? 80% of people out there think wrestling is for weirdos. I don't know. Oh, and look at Majin. No giveaway today. Definitely no giveaway. This guy, I don't know what to say. I don't know how he does it, but he keeps winning. He keeps winning. Are you excited about the Star Wars drops? I was thinking about this morning. I'm kind of getting pumped, even though we only know part of what's going on. What do you think? Excited?
Yeah, a little bit excited. I mean, we need a drop that does like really well to really get the excitement. I mean, if they come, completely. It could be like the Death Star, and if it's overpriced and it goes out, it comes out under retail, like that's not that exciting.
That would be an issue, right? No, that would definitely be.
I don't think that would happen on something as cool as the Death Star, but
yeah, I think they're gonna do. Look, we don't know exactly what we're gonna get, but I do think it's gonna be should be pretty cool. By the way, everyone, hit that like button if you don't mind. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that's all I have to say. There are only 2,000 dishes. If you don't have $10, get the F out of Veve, you loser. Well, that is certainly a great way to invite new people into the app, Tom. Really nice of you, especially as a 100 millionaire. So yeah, when article. So I was thinking the article was going to come tomorrow. It did not. Where is this right here? When article. I think we're getting it today. Could be 10, 11, 12. Who knows? I'm going to cover it the whole day, though, if we do. So we'll have to see. Matthew, they asked who is Tucson, and I told them a wet blanket. Maybe they can pull that is the fake trick. I don't know. Either way, super excited for Star Wars. I'm definitely excited. I've got a whole thing set up. So if they do announce the Star Wars, I'll end the stream and run my other one that I set up. That way, if for some chance it becomes big, we'll get the SEO for it, and that will help. He wants us all to leave. What was that?
The SEO?
SEO, search engine optimization.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just because of it's set up for Star Wars, right? Like if they come and they're like Avengers 43.
Yeah, well, like your keywords and stuff.
Yeah, keywords and all that BS that really doesn't help. Makes you feel good though about yourself. They could have 10 in gems if they use InformMint's affiliate code. Ooh.
That's a fact.
Wow, look at that. Doing my work. Thank you. That's right. If you see on there and you happen to be new, I don't even know how many people are watching because I can't tell where I'm on. But anyways, if you're new, use my QR code or die in a video game, of course. Yeah, if you use my QR code, you're a new user, you get 10 gems towards this drop, which mean it'd be free. And in America, you don't have to put any money down. I think I heard in other countries you do. So I don't know. Matthew, I heard of InformMint bought subs. Oh, you're talking. Oh, that's right. You're so far behind, Tom. That was like what, 2 months ago when you thought I bought subs. You can't buy subs when you have 142 million viewed short and like over 5 million. You're going to just get subs from that. Unfortunately, that's how that happened. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Minty Fresh numbers today, and then we'll go from there. It's so weird not having it up on the screen here. It's just odd to have it up because I normally have it up on Chrome. Now I have it just direct on screen here. So I'm going to have to get used to this. As you can see, I was a little drunk when I made this. It's not lining up. It's over the fresh. But anyways, 149 is going to be your first mint. 2000 is the last. 1967 is going to be the chaser. I would not pay extra over floor for these. But if you could get any of these at floor, probably a good pickup. Take a snapshot of that. I'll probably pull it back up when it's time to snap the market. There are your Minty Fresh numbers. Absolutely the most amazing stream of the day. I honestly don't know how anyone could watch this, but they do. So thank you. I do appreciate it. Yes. I like John Stossel.
What do you know about the candy drop tomorrow?
Oh, $20 for Superman.
Right. Is it a good comic?
I mean, look, I've been seeing comics and crypto talking about it. I mean, I don't think it's worth going for $20. I'm waiting for action number 1. That's all I care about. And then detective, what, 27? Is that correct? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go for it. It's $20. I've only lost on it. Now, if Kryptoni was here, I'd say he should go for it because he's very lucky. So, yeah. What is everyone talking about? Increase sugar and decrease your caffeine intake. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm so lost sometimes. It's 20. Yeah, I think that's a lot for that. A lot for that comic.
What was the real world value of that comic? Do you know off the top of your head?
I do not. I do not. On which one? On the
candy one.
I have no clue. No clue. Yeah, I really don't know. Yeah, Tom has endless money and is extremely strong and popular. I think it might be 5. I don't know. It could be. Did someone say Candy Digital? That's right. You know you're going to get all the good stuff, Kryptoni. Kind of makes me pissed off. He's max minting because there's only 2,000 this time, I think. So, I mean, look, it could be good. If you get the legendary, definitely really good. So, yeah. 80,000. Okay, thanks, Tommy. 80,000. I mean, look, that's better than a Pokemon Eye with Sharp Stick, but you're not going to get that for the digital.
Right,
look,
right.
Yeah, for $20, look, if you get the legendary, it will be a win. But you know, it's not like the old days where if you just get it, it's a win. So I'm being very careful. Yeah, I mean, look, if
one here today is $10 for one that has a real world value. I think 150, right?
For this one, is it really 150? I would have.
I was pretty sure that's what it. I watched
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange last night. He was going through them. I thought it was 150.
It might be. I normally I would have that. I don't have that today. That's how awesome I am. What am I doing wrong? All my points are not showing up for the contest. I don't know. So yeah, we were talking about the daily stuff. So you got to get 30 points a day. You got to like 5 things. You've got to comment to 5 things and list 5 or make 5 feed posts. Man, I was originally going to be doing that, but I don't know. There's like a delay on like 5 minutes to list to the, to post to the feed. And it's just like, normally if I could do everything in 5 minutes, I would do it. But now it's automatically at least 25 minutes. So I still think it's great. And I'll participate a little bit. But, if you get to the end and there's a tie, there's 250 people at the end, the people at level 100 automatically get to jump the lines. So is candy dropping something worthwhile? Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but no, it's not today. It's Thursday, right?
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
You can pull it up if you want and make sure.
I was trying not to do anything that would.
Okay, no.
Yeah, because I haven't been rugging lately, so I feel like I got to go with that. That I'm not rugging. But what I do have here is, let's see, how much time do we have? If you haven't joined the wait list, You can join that now. Remember, you got to do it by 5 till. Otherwise, you'll have to wait to 7 after. But why don't we go ahead? I think it's time to play my game. Are you ready?
I can send you a screenshot of it. It's
okay. Yeah. Send me a screenshot because then I can pull it up, and then we'll go play Blow Me. I don't have it yet. I'll wait. Oh man, for real? That's crazy.
What happened?
Oh, nothing here. I'll put it. Well, I'll tell you after the stream. Oh, come on. This whole effing setup here sucks. I'm gonna have to come up with something better. But anyways, right. Did you send it? Oh, okay, here we go. Because then I can
looks like this. Yeah, it's tomorrow. 1 day, 1 hour.
1 day, 1 hour. All right, let me see. I can present this. I'll sure
early access for Bat Cow holders.
It's not going to look pretty. All right, so I'm just going to pull it up. There you go. That does not look pretty. Yeah, okay. I've got the Bat Cow 2000 editions, 1999. Legendary only 5%. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go for it. I just don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if that's something worth going for or not. Are you going to try? Do you have money in it?
I think what's that?
Do you have money in there? I'm like, if you have money in there, maybe.
No, because I just buy everything with a credit card instead of keeping money in there.
Yeah, I mean, it might be good. The epic will sit at 60 to 100. Rare will sit at 20 to 40. Single digit common, fetch over retail. Also, odds are perfect for me. So I mean, look, it could be.
If you can still keep them unopened, those usually are like guaranteed money. If you on a good one. You keep
true.
The blind box and keep it as an unopened blind box.
Then it might pay off.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got to think about it. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but what I am going to do right now is we're going to go play the game Blow Me. This is where I try to trick chat or Gen Zers or whoever's here in chat or BigA. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to pull this up here. Enjoy.
Blow me. Wow. Back to the days of neon and tubes, cassette dreams and joystick moves. If you don't know, you're too damn new. It's time to blow me, dude. Blow.
That's right, Blow Me. All right, here's our first one here. Who knows what this is? I've crossed out all the things that will tell you. I'm waiting for chat. BigA, do you know what this is? Don't say it yet. If you know what it is.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, Digital Vibe, what's up? I meant the candy drop. FA Lex Luthor.
This is before our time, though. If it's what I think it is.
It's not quite before our time. I wouldn't say that. I don't know. I don't think it is quite before our time. So he thinks this is the candy drop FA. This is a good one. So he's going for it for sure. I mean, maybe I'll go for it. I'll have to take a look. All right. So does anyone in chat know what this is? You have to be oldish AF. Pet Rock. Tucson, you're old enough to know. Any guesses? Let's go ahead. And you ready for the reveal? Let's see.
I mean, that's what I thought it was. Pet Rock.
All right. It's not a Pet Rock, everyone. It's a piece of the
Oh.
Yeah, everyone loves a piece of history, especially when it has asbestos, which is true. I had one. I used to lick it as a child until I realized it had asbestos, and it's still sitting at my parents' house in a block of cement because I'm afraid to touch it. So yeah, when they took down the Berlin Wall in 1989, this was freaking huge. Everyone had to have a piece, and I literally have a piece. Now, wouldn't it be cool if you had like some of the graffiti on there? Like I had to get some inner piece of crap piece, so. East Germany was a nice place. Hey, whatever. All right, let's on to the next one. You ready? Here we go. Here's the next one. What the F is this? I totally forgot about these. Look like something I sold in the 90s. Okay, this I completely forgot about. Totally had these as a kid. I don't know if you had them. Any clue?
No.
Nobody in chat's going to know either. This is a hard one. This is a hard one.
This something from like little kids at school or something?
Yeah, you staple them to their foreheads. Anyone?
I see like the little hole for like a string.
Yeah, you could put a hole in it.
It's got a name and phone number. That would be for like a lost kid, right? No?
It could be. These were perfect for lost kids or for abducting a kid for knowing who it is. What's up, Larry? Good to see you chilling and vibing. It's good to see you here. Hope you're doing well and got some great stuff going on. Holy cow. That is right, Kryptoni. I can't believe he got it. I did not think anyone would have gotten this. Let's go take a look at this. This is Shrinky Dinks. You don't remember these?
Never seen that in my life.
Okay, so they started off large. You can kind of see down in the middle, and then you would color them, and then you throw them in your toaster oven, and they would shrink. And then at the top, you could see where there's like the finished versions are smaller. You could put a keychain on them, all of this stuff. Shrinky Dinks. I can't believe he got it. Holy cow. Let's see. No one died of a heart attack in East Germany, and rent was low, and everybody had housing. Look, good for your communism or whatever the heck it was over there. Way too dangerous for a toy. Yeah, like these were the dangerous toys. All right, so you had no clue. I can't believe you didn't know Shrinky Dinks.
Never seen that in my life.
Oh, these were so you just weren't part of the dorky uncool crowd. I'm sorry you did not get to do. All right, next one. Here we go. Now this you should know. What the F is this?
I think everyone knows because they still have those.
They do still have them, but they're super dangerous. Whatever happened to that Veve hero they displayed? Superman, like, on Evolvables. Digital Vibes. So you're melting crayons and plastic in a toaster. Sounds like the old days. Pretty much. All right, there we go. That is right. This is a slip and slide. Very dangerous, though.
Slip and slide.
Crocodile Isle. Yeah, so you would lay this out. They do still sell them, although I haven't seen them. My son's never done this before. But very dangerous. And adults do it. Like you'd go and you put it over the ground, and hopefully there were no rocks under it or sticks, or you got such fast momentum you fly into a tree. I don't know, very dangerous. Slip and slide, everyone. Horrible. Okay, next one. Okay, this is pretty easy. This is more to get the young ones here. I know you know what this is. Everyone, there's going to be 1,000 people commenting. What the F is this? Like today, these are really not used that much, except at my mother-in-law. She insists on having this. Yeah, this is very easy. I agree. But if I asked Emoji, I bet you he would not know what this was. Dial up. Kind of. Yeah, if you have DSL, you do have to use it. All right, enough stump, because I know everyone knows what it is. It's the whole thing. Let's go look at it. It is a phone jack.
Do you know what exactly it is?
Like you want to know like how many pins it is and all that?
There's a name for it. It's an RJ11.
Oh, it's RJ11. Yeah, that's correct. So, but for the common people, it's a phone jack.
Yeah.
Now you'll see like Ethernet kind of looks like this, but it's got more pins.
Yeah, RJ45 has 8 conductors.
There you go. Because I mean, you deal with like changing out these things. Do you even still have them in your buildings?
Yeah, I have them in every room. Every room has 2.
Has at least 2.
Yeah.
Well, you're 2006, right? Your place is 2006, so makes sense.
But I did all the run. I ran in one bundle. It has 2 RG6 quad shield and 2 Cat 6e wires. So I have Ethernet phone and everything at every room of the house.
Oh, you got it all in one
and
location.
It all goes to the master closet. So
and then you said you did everything at 90-degree angles, so it didn't like interfere.
Well, no, everywhere you cross power line, if you come at 90-degree angle and then you wrap it in copper and ground it.
Interesting.
You get rid of any noise interference because I was running. I have HDMI running the cable in the walls too.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
Distributed audio and video from upstairs.
All right, I'll have to keep that in mind after we move if I have to do wiring.
Now everything's kind of wireless, so.
Well, that's true too, but like you got a direct connect for this stuff. Contest question: when it says app only, are they talking about the phone or computer? They're talking about the phone app. If it's app only, you can only access. He's talking about the interaction.
Yeah.
On the tablet. Yeah. 6 is for the number of pins. What is up, Alejandro? Another member of the channel. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good to have you here. And look who we got here. I was just thinking about you, Bruin, BE and BigA. Miss you guys. I know it's rough to be around here, but he does like his Jisoo supports. Good to see you, Bruin. Hope you are doing well. We got some Star Wars stuff coming, so this should be exciting. Yeah, new HDMI stuff. All right, let's go to, I think this is the last one. All right, you should know what this is. What the F is this?
I watched DT.
Who knows what this is, everyone? Everyone had one of these in the 80s, pretty much. Let's see. I remember having dial-up, although not the best connection when playing DL. Yeah, I don't even know how you could do that with Counter-Strike. Like, DSL is the worst. The worst. C-Spill, you have one of these? Let's see. Bruin is busy making money off of people fleeing their countries. I don't get it, but okay. There we go, everyone. He's got it. That is correct. This is Speak and Spell. This was the... It's horrible. Now, I forgot. You could not use... I think you could do boob. Couldn't you do boob, but you couldn't do other cuss words? Like, does anyone remember Speak and Spell? Exactly.
I don't know. I wasn't like a bad kid.
No, I definitely was putting in boob and all of that. I just don't remember. Yeah, it's well, no, it's not math. It was just words. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, by the way, the comic is live now. So let me know what you got on the Avengers as we play Blow Me. Is this math? It's not math. Comic. Imagine going for the Action Comic #1 drop in Futureverse. I hope not. I want to just be able to do it on the app or online. But yes, that would be, I guess, kind of cool. Be hard to stream. I'm going for 1, but didn't join waitlist in time. So you're going today for 1. Ooh, explain to me. Why are we doing that, Alejandro? I'm trying to find my poll too. 60. It looks like 36% are going for this with 28 votes. All right, I think that was the last one. What's the last one? Oh, one more. All right. That immigration lawyers. Oh my God. Come on, Kenzo. Let's not do political stuff or I'm gonna have to turn you off. Comment 475. Good job, Digital Vibes. Not bad.
Yeah,
it does have the cool robot voice. It definitely has a cool robot voice. All right. So what the F are these? So I remember I used to make fun of my brother because his hair was like this. It still is. It's insane. The guy's got, and he's like 51 and he's got insane hair. Holy cow. I did not actually expect anyone to get this. Munchichis. Have you ever heard of a Munchichi?
I vaguely remember seeing those, but yeah, the name doesn't ring a bell.
I mean, it kind of worried me that they have their mouths open like that, like on my thumbnails, but they did suck their thumb. So they had their thumb they could shove into his mouth. So yeah, that's a Munchichi. They actually had a cartoon too that nobody cared about. Very scary looking. Yeah, I don't know how this did this. So there you go, everyone. This is not my best Blow Me segment, but it is what it is, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be doing more better stuff. That is the Blow Me segment.
Blow me. Whoa, wow. Back to the days of neon and tubes, cassette dreams and joystick moves. If you don't know, you're too damn new. It's time to blow me, dude. Blow wow.
All right, sorry about that. I rugged you there. What were you gonna say?
No, I got 2 of them for the next one. That I think.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because I need some good stuff. I don't know if you're doing tomorrow, but there is a comic tomorrow, and then of course we're gonna have one on Thursday, and who knows what the Star Wars. Yeah, those are Munchichis. Digital Tommy, you're 47, so he does remember them. You would put those thumbs in their mouth. That's right. You would. I'm sure other people put other things in their mouth. Wild Oompa Loompas. Look at that. He got the rare. Okay, I forgot what the rare looks like. There we go. He got that. Congrats, Kryptoni. Still killing it out there. Yeah. You know what? I had the calendar from KCBMW, but I got rugged when I had to stop everything. So we might not take a look at that. Let's see. I have Frank Miller Bat Cows on candy. Congrats on that. Got any Minty Fresh numbers? Yeah, let me go pull those up for you again. There you go. Can you see those? So remember, there's only 2,000. Sorry, I got cut off there. 149 is going to be the first mint. 2,000 last. 1967 is going to be the chaser. I guess I kind of left out the movies. I think 2011 for the movie could be good on that. So look at that. Uncommon gain. Good job. Let's see. Well, went for 1 anyways. Got it. Of course, you got a common. Did you get a Frank? Yeah, Tom, Kryptoni. Let them know if you got one. I did not. So there's your minty fresh number, just the main stuff. So basically, 1967 is the big one. I forgot what my next thing was. Oh shit! I revealed what my next thing was. Damn it! All right. Okay, hold on, everyone. I forgot about this. Let's go back. Let's go do my BE's Horrible Comics and Collectibles. Let's just get that out of the way since I messed the segment up. Here we go. Not that it's that funny, but whatever. We got the Avenger 43 today with the first appearance of Red Guardian. Marvel is releasing their Red Cardigan, fighting crime in cozy knitwear. Because he's Russian, he's got like that whole... The best part is the, like, what would you say, 10% smile smirk that I got from you, BigA? I didn't get much. If Fromy was here, I feel like I'd get a 15% smirk. Red Cardigan, fighting crime in cozy knitwear. And a cardigan. You get a red cardigan?
Yeah.
Avengers. All right, Kryptoni does not have it. Almost. Would you buy one of these? Would you buy one of these? Anyone in chat, would you buy my red cardigan over Avengers 43? I think the answer is no. All right. I think I hate my life. Not even BigA gave me a laugh. I'm all over candy. They picked up a metaverse. Let's go. Free little Dirk. All right. So there you go, everyone. Red cardigan. Nobody cared. I'll show it to Fromy later today because he might like humor me and laugh a little bit. All right. There you go. There's my horrible comic from Marvel. All right. Back to Avengers 43. It's 10:06. So if you did not join the wait list, you will be able to buy this now. If you happen to be new and you want to get free gems for this drop, this is 10 gems. You can scan my code and get free gems right now. If you're a new user, no strings attached. You don't even need a credit card if you're in the US. I think if you're outside, you might. Let's see. This could actually be a real character. Are you? Wait. Okay, let's pull it back up. Are you humoring me, Kryptoni? I mean, look, he's looking pretty dapper there. Look, he's even fighting, and it still is buttoned up. It's almost perfect. I mean, it is a really nice cardigan. Munchie cheese, everyone. Munchie cheese. What was I thinking? All righty. Well, let's get back to this shit show and see what we got here. All right. Stacker. I want to talk about Stacker while we wait here. This I actually will pull up here. I'll rug myself. What do you think about this? Wait, there's more Stacker stuff. There's another article here. I did not know that. Okay, I'm going to pull this up here. I'll probably take down the screen. Let's go ahead and share this Stacker, whatever dealio. All right, so tell me what you think. I'm going to just pull down this stupid overlay because it looks stupid. All right, what do you think about this Stacker deal? What is Stacker? Stacker's trusted. It's already trusted marketplace that allows Veve users to explore, trade, and unlock real-world value from their favorite collectibles. Everything's included now. So we got all the Disney stuff. Everyone who said that, they couldn't do it because of IP, which is stuff that I had said, but then we saw Cryptoids and other IPs release on other platforms. They're doing it now. Is this a big deal?
What Stacker's doing?
Yeah. Do you think this is like, even maybe not the biggest of game changers, but do you think it's a game?
Oh no, it's huge for the token. It gives it like some utility and stuff. So
because they're gonna burn, right? So each time you buy in there, you're gonna burn.
Yeah, I mean, but they have to get like more people using it, and it has to grow. So right now, it's not gonna really make much of a difference. But the infrastructure is there for a future run.
So do you would you say that David, you smile, there's a little bigger than it should be at this point?
I wouldn't say that.
By the way, Kachow, thank you. There we go. Fuck my life. All right, one laugh. That's all I ask for. Holy cow, look at this. I got a new member. Holy cow, very cool. Thank you, Ronnie Light. I really appreciate that. Where's my... Here, I'll do this right here. I need to come up with a new one, but Ronnie, thank you for doing that. Appreciate that. Yes, cool. We're up, and he's in the top 10. We now have 6 members. Yo, yo, yo. Look, even Digital Vibes says fashionable fist. He's talking about, of course, this guy right here. Red cardigan. F my life. Veve is truly Web3 now. Okay, now let's not go that far. Would you say that that's going a little far?
Oh, no. I was going to say before, while it was still fresh in my memory, I sent you the links to the two things for the next segment.
Oh, okay.
These are
things.
Oh,
I remember that. Oh, that thing was awesome. Okay, what's the? Okay, you sent me. I see. Okay, now I got you. There's another one there. Oh my God, I forgot about those. Both of them. And that's dangerous. That second one. I totally. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about it now, but I'm going to go over to my parents' house and see if we still have that. We may still have it. All right, Web3. Are we Web3 now?
I mean, I don't think there's like an actual complete concrete definition of what Web3 is, because you ask different people, you get different variations of what web qualifies as Web3. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, so that's a maybe. We'll take that. Still some you can't list. I did not know this. So Lamborghini, is there anything besides Lamborghini that you can't list? I mean, I find that interesting that Lamborghini doesn't want to do it. Also, let me ask you this, doesn't this take away that whole KYC issue of cashing out every time? I guess you have to KYC to do Stacker. I don't know. I'm already KYC, so it doesn't matter to me. But isn't this a workaround? Wasn't this the whole issue with doing this?
It's a really good workaround.
So cool. If you're a scammer, everyone, this is perfect for you, Stacker. Web3. I mean, unless they make you KYC.
Can you buy? You can buy without KYC on Veve, but can you list on Stacker without KYC?
Probably not. I'm going to say no.
So then you still have the KYC
to do it.
Yeah. And then if you come in new with fresh money and buy something on Stacker you buy the OMI, you buy it on Stacker, then can you sell it without KYC? Like, is there a loop there that doesn't have KYC in it?
KCBMW, do you know that? I mean, he's been doing. Did you see that he got the first Disney collectible? He bought the first Disney collectible on Stacker. So congrats on that, KCBMW.
That
and
partner statue?
No, he didn't buy. It wasn't partner statue.
Oh, okay.
What was it, KCBMW? Let us know. I mean, look, Tucson's making kind of good point. You can buy collectible crypto now. That's Web3. Let's put it this way: Web 2.75. We're moving on up. Thanks, Ronnie. I do appreciate that. It does mean a lot. Veve is Web-less. Okay. If you want Web 2, it's still Web 2 also. It's a big deal. No, I think it's a big deal too.
So Web3 refers to the next generation of the internet, characterized by decentralization and user ownership of data.
Okay.
So would this qualify as decentralized and user ownership of data?
Say that one more time.
Okay, is this decentralized?
No, it's centralized.
Okay, are you user ownership of the data?
Kind of.
It's built on technologies like blockchain, cryptocurrency, and smart contracts, aiming to give users more control over their data and digital assets. Essentially, Web3 moves away from the centralized model of the current internet, Web 2, where large companies control data and users, towards a more open and decentralized system.
All right, I'm going to say 2.55 now. You convinced me. We're 2.
And for value, I don't know that it really matters.
Probably not.
I think everyone that is in Veve understands that it's a centralized platform and they'll never fully own their stuff and are fine with that. I am. I don't know. It doesn't have to be, because
it doesn't matter.
Companies that that lets you completely control your stuff. Like Hero, you could take it off, but as soon as Hero didn't renew their lease or their contract, stuff's all worthless. I lost thousands of dollars.
What do you do?
I still have it, but it just ain't worth anything. Same with what was the other one? Recur.
Yeah,
I have thousands of dollars of those stupid rings that are worth like $1, $2.
But you can move them. You can move. By the way, Tom, this is your warning. Do not go after specific people in any company, or you're going to get banned. Let's see. We wanted to be able to take the crypto profits and indirectly inject it into Veve ecosystem. It's way more streamlined now and presents better. Yeah, no, look, it is big. I'm kidding. It's still 2.55 though. But who cares? I've always, this is the argument I make. I like centralized. I think that's where the message is going. I just wonder if eventually
your video is rugging back.
I saw it on there and I don't know what to do. I honestly have no clue why this is happening to my life. I'm trying to close down stuff too. Is it still going if I rock? Yeah, it's definitely right. What would be doing this? Like, I don't even, who's my tech expert out there? Like I've got the rank. Can you hear me? Do you at least hear me?
Oh yeah. It's the video. It's only the video. Like the audio's been fine the whole time.
I mean, I even updated everything on YouTube to match the bit rate on OBS. I wonder if I should just take out OBS. Maybe that's what's causing, it shouldn't be, but maybe that's causing some extra rugging. I don't know. But either way, I'm excited, except for the fact that I'm rugging. That's kind of pissing me off. Yeah, I think it's big. I think it's big that Stacker is here. And I'm excited about that. What do you think about this? The interaction, is that on here? Hold on. Not updates. Is that this challenge feature? What do you think about this? Is this a game changer? Oh, congrats!
It's a game changer, but it's definitely a great step, like to get engagement and stuff.
Yeah, and it started. So I think it started at 7 last night. Don't forget, I think it's going off of New Zealand time. So you've got until 7 tonight. Don't quote me on that, but to go do everything, be consistent. I'm trying to find the thing where it says level 100 wins. It might be on a different article, but the top 250 people. So basically, if you miss one day, you're not going to win. There's going to be 250 people that are going to be on this like a hawk and earning 30 points a day. So, man, I want to do it, but I know I'm going to forget one day. There's going to be a day where I like forget it, and then it's it. But I do think it's good to finally get people onto the app interacting. First Marvel. There you go. KCBMW, congrats on the first Marvel. That's awesome. Let's see. Maybe not Web3 because of the KYC. I think that would make it huge. And he bought a comic. All right.
Like I said, I don't know that like that's really a big deal, and like it would have any more value than it currently does if it was fully Web3. You could take it off. I don't know.
I don't know. Look, 2.69. Digital Vibe said it right there. I'll take it.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a net positive. It's added. There's value that's been added, so that's good. That's
well, Wes is here, and so he, of course, is the expert on Web3. So no interoperability.
But
so how would it be Web3?
He's not wrong.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not. That is a part. Ownership was what they said. Hence, 2.69. I said, what did I say? 2.75. Then I went down to 2.5.
I'm more curious if like I can go in, put some ETH in Stacker, swap it for some OMI,
Right.
and then buy something, and then can I sell that again on Stacker for OMI again in the future without KYCing during that whole process?
Has anyone tried? Does anyone know that? Can you?
Because that would be big. Because that's what's keeping a lot of like. I'm in a lot of the NFT spaces, in projects and a lot of them that are like serious NFT traders. They know this company. They just don't want to like.
They want their anonymity, which is like
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, which I get. So Wes is saying HRO is moving to Colex.
Yeah, but there's still some value, but it's like 90% reduced. It's not going to maintain its value. At least the prices I've seen so far. I mean, if it goes up, and hey, maybe I might break even, but that's the game we're in. So it's high risk, high reward, or possibly high loss.
Right.
And so I accepted that. And Recur, I still have all my Recur stuff in my wallet. I own it. It ain't worth anything. Right?
I mean, look, that's on, if you look at most of your NFTs, isn't that kind of the case?
Yes and no. All my big ones I got out at a pretty good time. So what I have now, I had a decent amount of money in Dokios on Avalanche, but I burned all those for an allocation into their AI project that's coming out. Also leveraged those connections to get a big allocation for like the first pre-sale that's going to be launching on the Arena Dex.
Oh, I saw that.
So I got that allocation. I got AI backs, the AI coin coming out on Avalanche. I got a pre-sale for that yesterday. So
I hate you. I'm still waiting for that. The Mars one?
No, the Mars one, I got a 15 Avalanche allocation. I got a 5 Avalanche allocation for the AI backs.
Oh, okay.
AI backs on Avalanche.
Yeah, I didn't get that. But it looks like, David, you did because of that smile. Let's see. LOL, banned from your lame chat. I'm Crypto Whale. Ban me, brainless.
Well,
hey, look, you
can't be banned if he's
yeah,
posting, right?
You're still here talking your nonsense. I mean, I know you're 5. It's okay, Tom. It's totally okay. It will be okay. Don't cry. But it's hard to make fun of me when I just don't care. So go ahead, make fun of me. You can make fun of me, but you just can't make fun of anyone else, including anyone at Veve. That's just what we don't do here. Yeah, that's a good question. So I just looked it up. It looks like everyone has, if you've done everything, it's showing 8 and not the other stuff. I think it's just getting caught up, but you can tell. I mean, we're screwed. There's already Sun chart is 250. So we already have, oh no, those people have 7. A lot of people only have 7. So maybe it's just not updating. But yeah, it looks like if you're doing this interaction thing with the Veve app where you're going to get the 30 points a day, it's only showing 8 right now. I'm sure it's going to be updated. Like I said, I think it goes until about 7 Central Time, but don't quote me on that. Very interesting though. It's so easy to maintain a legacy server. Wow, I butchered that sentence. I'm still waking up. Hey, it's okay. Just drink your coffee. You're gonna get banned. Haha. I am a whale on Discord. Go for it. Look, I could ban you, but I'm not gonna do it now. You haven't said, what, you making fun of me? I don't care. Like, who cares? Tom, don't make it right. Trust me. My name is Tom in real life. Tucson, I will buy. You're gonna then buy it and ban this kid. Perfect. What is up, the biggest bro? What's up, fellow? Hope all is well.
Biggest bro.
We're doing very well. And I did release my comic today, and BigA was very happy about it. Red Cardigan instead of the Red Guardian. Fighting crime with a cozy knitwear, or in cozy knitwear. God, I can't even get my segment out. F my life. All right, let's go back. But good to see the biggest bro. He's got Veve Radio today. He's got like all that stuff. True Media. He is now an anchor of a company. He's just doing lots of stuff. So check out the biggest bro. It's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you here. 2.71 maybe. We all getting effed in the rare end. Are we talking? We're back to Web3. We're 2.71. That leaderboard has to be fake, though. We were told by constant complainers that there are only 100 Veve users. That's a good point. There are at least 250 users out there. And we know if there's anything free, there's going to be people out there doing it, right? Where can I see the leaderboard? Go. I can't pull it up because I'll rug myself, but on the app, you just go to it and it says it. It's right there. You go to Activity Challenge, open it up, and it'll show you the list there. We got California Comics. What's going on? I just saw that Chris Severs wrote an article for CGC. California Comics is changing the world of comic collecting. Have you seen his new space?
The VBverse one, the store.
Yeah, the store, but
Yeah.
it's been updated now. It's been updated.
Oh, I haven't seen the updated one then.
Yeah, so like a couple. Yeah. So he's got that up here. Yes. Wait, how am I trolling you, Wes? I forgot what Wes said. I've got a 3-second memory. What? Hero is moving.
I think he was probably talking about the comment about it doesn't have interoperability, so it's not Web3.
Oh no, I agree. No, I don't. I agree, Wes. I'm not. No, I'm not trolling you. Not at all. I'm trolling myself. Yeah. So California Comics has got that going. So very cool. You should definitely be checking that out. Cool article. Also, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing okay. Not trolling you, Wes. Not at all. Too funny. This guy is so jealous that I bought Bitcoin 12 years ago. I mean, look, I almost mined it in 2012. And I didn't do it. So that was stupid of me. But like I could have done that way before your 12 years ago. What's up, Dr. Strange? Yes, you can. I believe I bought a Todd with Omi, really. It could have relisted for Omi easily. What do you think, Dr. Strange? Game changer. And what do you think about the 10%?
Right. But you have an existing account. Can someone come in with a brand new account?
Right.
Money, never having KYC.
I'm going to say
no, because then to have it on Veve, to be able to list, you have to KYC the list.
Right. It's not.
So yeah, there is a KYC.
You're going to have to, but who knows? It still opens. Yeah, because either way to sell,
you have to KYC to sell, right?
You have to KYC to sell. So,
and you have to initiate the sell through Veve, right?
Yeah, to be able to sell through in any situation. So. Yeah, you're going to have to KYC. Let's see here. 30 points accumulated each day turns into 8 collector points on the leaderboard. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, there you go. You can make fun of Ronnie Lido too, Tom. But of course, if you did and you continue to do it, it only shows that you might be like 20. I'm just saying. Let's see. I bet BE and BigA together are worth far more than Tom. I mean, put me at the bottom of BigA's boots, basically. But yes, probably. I'm easy to make fun of. Just look at this mug. Am I rugging or am I still good? Have I been okay? Okay. So FU, StreamYard, or Spectrum. I don't know who it is. I feel like they gave us 8 for finishing all the challenges. Yep, that's what it looks like. Veve tends to attract some strange people. Hence me. What's up, Double Quill? Good to see you. Is your blog coming out tomorrow? Are we back on track? It's got to be Star Wars, isn't it? You should be checking it out at Double Quill. Support the women of Veve. It's important because we don't have many, and we need them, and they collect too. Toy collectors are world-class weirdos. Fair enough. After my purchase of BE's membership, I now have a whopping $1.38 in my bank account. I'm nowhere close to any of you whales. Well, I'm not a whale. Not at all. Although I've got 569 gems, which is not a lot for Star Wars. I really wanted to be much higher than that. Some people were telling people to sell your Bitcoin to buy Omi 2 years ago. I wonder who was doing that. BigA. What was his name? Did he like alligators and refrigerators?
No, it wasn't him. It was Foster.
Oh, he never did.
I don't think. I'm trying to remember the clip, or it was a tweet. But he wasn't telling people. He was saying he thinks that it could do better, so he's buying Omi instead of Bitcoin. There, it turned out to be a pretty bad take.
Yeah, I mean, look, here's my thing. Like, even if Omi does amazing, right? Like, this Bitcoin's going to be the most stable, and of course, it's not even that stable, but it's pretty solid, right? Like, it's there now. It's not going anywhere. So, like, no matter what, that is probably where you want to. And not financial advice, but if you're into crypto, go into less risky stuff, and that's everything's risky, but at least that has a lot of backing by banks and investors and stuff like countries. It seems like a safer thing.
Arizona passed their Bitcoin reserve bill.
Who did?
First state, Arizona.
Oh, Arizona, very cool. I mean, look, I think it's high risk, but I would say that even putting money into gold and silver can sometimes be high risk depending on when. Just take the percentage out of what you would have invested and put it in. If you want some high risk stuff, just be careful. Did you see the segment that I did with emoji?
The 90s stuff or whatever?
Yeah, the 90s
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, you posted it clipped out, but I hadn't seen it also.
Yeah.
Where you know what the Betamax was?
Right, the Betamax. I love the
You know why VHS won, right?
I don't know if I know. I might know after you tell me. I'll see if I remember.
If unless I'm wrong, I believe it was the adult industry.
I think you might be right. No. I think I remember something like that. All right, check that out. So yeah, if you haven't seen, I did post it. So I got the blow me segments, and I'm breaking them out, and I'm doing shorts with them. I'm going to evolve it, and it's going to be better. Today's wasn't that great, but I'll try to make them funny. But it was funny because Emoji had no clue what any of the stuff was, but he was a good sport, and actually he was the funny one. So yeah, very cool. Facts too. I think you got a point for each completed category in the game. I think that's what it is. Looks like it's not a beautiful day in Cardigan's neighborhood. There you go. That's pretty funny. Record collectors from the 90s are even stranger than toy comics. Piano tuners. Well, actually, I think a 2400 baud modem, a lot of people thought was a radar detector, which actually thinking back to it, definitely looked like a radar detector. Good luck. I have no interest in silly click everything leaderboards, but I know a lot of people do. Yes. I mean, I was going to do it, but man, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. I like paper comics the best. I like the way they rip and fall apart, where you can just hold them and read them. The top 500 accounts bought 7,000 collectibles last week. Only 100. What the F are they thinking? Bought 7,000 collectibles. Well, here's my worry that there's top 500 accounts. How many of those are level 100? What do we have? Like 69, 70 level 100s? They automatically win that daily contest. All right, what did you find out?
Yeah, I mean, officially it was because even though Betamax was the superior machine and quality and whatnot,
right?
It came down to VHS was cheaper, and it had also more recording on one tape, but it's also like you can see here that a huge factor was the adult industry using that format of VHS.
Interesting. All right. Well, there you go. VHS is going to hell. Piano tuners back in the Old West. We used to have my parents, no, where was it? Where did she say leaderboards? No, a lot of them. Oh, I lost it. Wherever the piano tuner. And there it is. My dad was a piano tuner. So my parents, they still have it. They've got a 1926 Steinway and Son. It's a baby grand, I think. They used to get that tuned every year until about 20 years ago. So now the thing's just effed. And to get a new board for it, I think it's like $18,000, something like that. And to repair it, it's like $50,000. But new, I think they're like $118,000, which is outrageous because nobody buys pianos anymore. We had 6 pianos in the house. It was crazy. Wow. That's kind of cool, though. But unfortunately, nobody wants pianos anymore. Let's see. I'm going to skip ahead here. What am I missing? I got my butt beat if the house wasn't cleaned and dusted by my dad. Well, that's not cool. Never found out. Cancer took him 10 months ago. Sorry about that, Ronnie. Man, that's crazy. Oh man, to find that out later. I grew up in the 70s and early 80s, and my parents' punishment then were not a joke. Can't do most of this stuff without getting arrested these days. Did you get punished hard, or did they send you to the gulag, or how did that work in your life?
I mean, when I was younger, I used to get the belt.
Really?
Yeah. But then once I was older, like they would just take away the credit card or my car.
So powered by the purse. I guess I get it. I get that. By the way, we're already into drop time. Let me know if anyone got a good minty fresh number there. Yeah, and help me out today. What was that?
we used to do a bunch of dumb stuff. Because everyone, all of my friends were also pretty well off and had their parents' credit cards to use. So, but we decided to go like to New York for the weekend, and we racked up like $17,000 on the credit card.
What?
So I got in trouble for like a month or two.
I mean, that for me would be they would unlife me if I did that. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
We're living it up.
You were definitely living it up. I mean, look, I grew up in an area that had some money, not quite like that, but yes, people, you know, definitely wasted money and did whatever they wanted and made mistakes. But I'm trying to think. My dad used to take a belt. He wouldn't hit me with it, but he would like put it together and snap it. And I didn't know that wouldn't hurt, but he would threaten that he'd put my hand in between it. And at like 9 or 10, I realized it wouldn't hurt. So I said, okay, F you. Go ahead and snap it on my arm. And it never happened again because it didn't mean anything. But yeah, my parents sent me to my room and I'd be like, well, F you. I was going to my room anyways because I have all the cool stuff in there. So it really didn't work. And that's why I'm a horrible
honestly, I didn't mind getting a belt because like, you get hit and then it's over with. The actual real punishments were like you lose your stuff for like a month or two.
Yes, right, totally.
I'd rather just let's just hit me and let's get it over with.
Actually, that's not completely true. By the way, yes, I completely agree. Digital Vibes. If it was Red Cardigan, it would have sold out. Of course, I would. If it was me, I would have sold it for $4.99. Partially because I literally only have the front cover, but that's the kind of guy I am. Digital hashtag facts. I mean, you know, Veve, I love Veve, and look, they deserve to try to make money, but $10 for this, I think they could do it for $6.99, and it might have sold out. Let's prove them wrong. Come on, Veve, start doing this. It's not a bad comic. It's just, I don't know, in this market if we can handle $10 for a comic, especially with Star Wars coming. I don't mind this new burn system. I get $2 comics that are rare, a lot of secret rares and other comics, yes. But again, you got this fact that if Veve blew up, no gonna
You're gone.
Am I back?
You're completely gone. I think I heard Reese. I'm assuming I'm gonna reset everything. And I'm sure there was a fuck my life in there. Just hearing. As far as Omi, I don't know. Like, and all the alts I have this season is basically they're going to go up. I'm going to sell and buy more Bitcoin. Like, it's just a way to have more Bitcoin. I'm always going to have part of my net worth in Bitcoin. It's it's just, you know, of like my wealth or my money I have saved up, retirement and whatnot. I have some in gold. I have a decent amount in Bitcoin. So it's but yeah, I don't know that Bitcoin gets more than 2x from here this run. Maybe not even a 2x. And I think Omi probably do that at minimum. Could even do a whole lot more, many times more. So
what is Xing? What's going? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're fine now.
Okay. Okay. I would rather buy Omi today than Bitcoin. 2x on Bitcoin compared to 2x with Omi. Yeah, I guess depending on how much you spend, right? That's what's going to matter. God damn, I hate this internet crap. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm just getting caught up in chat here. I don't even know where I left off. Oh yeah, we're talking about Red Guardian. There's gonna be lots of burning there. Hold on. Let's see. Blu-ray beat HD DVD because of porn. Is that true?
Not. I don't think so. I don't know. I think it was the licenses and stuff because the studios there was like a studio war.
Right. Because didn't Xbox have that separate HD DVD player you could add to it? If I remember, I don't know. The whole thing was stupid. The whole fight. I don't understand the whole thing. Am I rugging again? I think I'm still rugging.
No, you're fine.
Okay. They flooded the market with like 5 times as many VHS players versus beta. They pushed them out. Definitely. Let's see. Space travel, Formula One, and porn all drive human innovation. Hey, whatever. Yeah, and war does drive innovation too. What's up, Troy? Good to see you. I've been super inactive on Veve recently. What did you land today? I didn't go for it. I bought.
It's what I thought. Said first off, it was like the PS3 added doubled as a Blu-ray player, so it
that's right.
The player adoption rate
in
households because you had like a free Blu-ray player. They own Columbia Pictures, which is one of the big 6, which meant even if HD DVD was winning, Sony would hold out releasing Columbia titles on rival format until the very end. And the last straw was when Warner Brothers announced their support for Blu-ray and would stop releasing movies on HD DVD, leaving only 2 out of the 6 major supporting HD DVD. So yeah, it was the companies behind that one.
Yeah, I totally remember all the craziness with that. That was nuts. But it's over. I don't remember when it ended, if it was like 2006 or 7. It was just, what a waste. Think of all the HD DVDs that were made. People still have them, and they're absolutely worthless. I'm getting caught up here, everyone. It's called FUD. So many people will think less of Veve. We have way more users than they say. Let's see.
Well, we know we have the active user accounts.
Yeah, we know. But we know that 250 people crawled out from under their rocks to try to get some free stuff. Imagine that.
We had hundreds a day.
No, I know. Already. Oh my God, I'm in the Matrix. I don't know what's going on. What is up, Jorge? Good to see. Wife kicking the modem for sure. But I have 2 modems. So I've got mine, which is a gigabyte, and then the others, which is like, I don't know, 700. So this should be better, but it's not. I'm alive. There you go. I'm here. All coins is where the profit is, but also most risk.
How's your Wi-Fi on your iPad? Or you can direct connect to it, right?
I can direct connect, but I don't have any issues, but I'm not also streaming on it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. What if you pulled your video feed just for your video feed from your iPad? The camera's on it really good.
You think it's better than... I'm going to, trust me, I'm going to be researching it today because I don't want this happening while I'm interviewing Dan.
Because then that'll take a little bit of the strain off the computer you're streaming on now. It'll still handle like the main part of it, but the actual feed will come from maybe your iPad or your iPhone.
I could do it from my iPhone or from my regular phone, my Ultra.
Yeah,
but it's like a 20.
Add the feed like you added me.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into something today. I'm gonna definitely look into it because I can't keep having this happen. And I thought I fixed it, so I don't know. I've gone in and shut everything down. I put in slides instead of just having Chrome tabs open, but it looks like when I looked at my task manager, it's still showing 20 things are open, even though I've only have 3 windows. So I have no effing clue.
Now might be the best time to try it out, though. Just fire it
out.
To
try the fire. I don't know if I can do that on the fly. I'll probably F it up. But also, I use OBS for my mic. I use it for a few different things. But maybe I do need to get rid of it. I don't know. I need to just maybe rethink my whole setup here. Guri, good to see you. Back home. He is back home from traveling. Good to see you. I hope all is well, Guri. Good to have you here. Majin, PS3 having Blu-ray was fire. That was big at the time. What is up, Video Shane? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's checking him out. Trivia Nights with McFarlane. Good to see you. Let's see. Hope you don't have AT&T. Why? What's with AT&T? Is that not working right now?
I have AT&T.
Yeah, I thought AT&T is good. I wish
it might be by area. Like over here, AT&T is good, but maybe in other areas it's horrible.
Well, if I had AT&T fiber, I'd be set. So I think this could be a little bit of everything of my fiber or not having fiber. It could be the internet, and it could also be just my computer. Although I just doubled the memory, so I really have no clue why this would be happening.
Is when you hardwire your iPad, is it on the same?
No, I have a different. Well, it's still. So the interesting thing is I have a separate modem for it or separate router, but it's still Spectrum. So I don't really know.
Right. But it's a different connection altogether.
Correct. It's a whole new different connection. So it would not be. It shouldn't be as rugged. Oh my God, I hate it when I get logged out of Veve. Have you been logged out of Veve a lot? Because this is
when it logs me out, I close the app, reopen it, and I don't have to like re-log in. And that works.
Oh, really? Oh, let's see if that works. I think that worked once for me. No, it's not going to work
every time for me so far.
Not on the web app though. I think it does work on the regular app.
Just to eliminate the thing, you could actually open up your iPad, add that stream, mute it, and just see like when you freeze up on yours, if that one freezes up also. And then you'll know if it's the connection, the internet connection, or if it's something in your computer not related to the connection.
I mean, what I don't understand is how could it even be related to my computer? I don't have anything going on.
I'm just saying, like that's a good way maybe to try. Like,
well, I was thinking about using my phone anyways because it would be better. But I've got to like
set you'll have like just mute that one.
So you say do it now? I don't know if I want to do it now. I'll probably maybe run another stream later today and just test it out and see if I can fix it.
I was just saying now because you're having the issue now, so you would be able to see it in real time while it's happening.
Am I still rugging right now?
You were a second ago, but you're fine at the second.
Hate my life. All right, what's up, Veve? Good to see you. Thank you for the live coverage of Marvel Avengers. Yes, it's my avatar here that you're seeing. I still don't understand why it's rugging. Veve, do I have it up there? Hold on. I'm getting a request. Digital Vibes and everyone is requesting this comic, Veve. When Red Cardigan, fighting crime and cozy knitwear. He's Russian too. He's just like the Red Guardian. I'm asking for a friend. Let us know when we're gonna get that. Tucson, no, we're not going there. I'm buying one of these Jeff Bezos EVs. Oh, he has one? I don't know. I wanted to take a look, although this will probably rug me. Looks like the partner statue's up in price, so that's cool. Prices are moving up a little bit. Now, of course, we've got, once Star Wars is announced, we might have a gem crunch. You think we're going to get that still, or is that a thing of the past?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I mean, have we seen a gem crunch? When was the last time we saw one?
That's actually a better question. Who knows when the last gem crunch was? Everyone?
We had a spike. Wasn't it like last November or something? Where like all the collectibles went up for like a couple weeks, like 2 weeks or something?
Yeah, I think everything's just like he's saying, they're getting gobbled up or they're selling it on Stacker or they're delisting. It's a little bit of everything, actually. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like I got rugged again. I'm moving my head back and forth.
No, now you're done.
Now I'm rugging.
Now you're there you go.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've got to figure this out. I literally spent like 5 seconds yesterday trying to fix this. Oh, no, it wasn't that long ago, was it? Darth Vader?
No, there was a
That's a long time ago.
There was a pump like at the end of last year, or maybe it was that when Omi got that pump too last like March, like a year ago.
What was the pump? What was the exact pump?
I mean the whole market, everything pumped the beginning of last year through March, and then came all the way back down.
Okay. I'm sure we've had some mini
crypto market.
We've had some gem squeeze crunches. Vader, he's saying Vader. That might be the last big one. Gem squeeze is happening all the time. Most of the high value items get floored. Yes, Star Wars will squeeze the market for sure. I completely agree. And good time to pick up some collectibles. Yeah, that's so there's two ways to think about it that I was thinking, like, do I sell to buy Star Wars, or do I just say, and I'm not going to do this, do I not go for Star Wars and just go into the market and play the stuff that people are getting rid of now that might be worth later after the Star Wars stuff dies? But I'm not willing to take that risk because I think something big's going to happen that I'm going to want to like go for with the Star Wars. But this might be just a good time for a lot of people to make a play on other stuff because, you know, I'm trying to sell stuff at a discount. And it's still not doing. You talking a pump, we said a crunch, gem squeeze, bro. There's what I mean, it is whatever's gonna be. Prices are not pumping at all, except on a few little things. All the markets are in a prolonged bottom. Decent time to nibble at comics or cheap collectibles that you overlook. Or I'm just like trying to do my MCP. And of course, digital vibes, not financial advice, of course. Never. By the way, hit that like button if you haven't yet. Really would appreciate it. Yeah, I got to get the flow of the stream if I'm going to do it like this without the without all my windows open. By the way, did you see that O'Malley went into a dollar store or a $5 Canadian store, whatever they call it?
It had all the hero stuff.
Yeah, they had all the hero stuff. I feel like I would have bought it even if it came from a set that had a bunch minted. You know, for not financial advice, but you could get $100 worth of that and get lucky with one card and just sell the physical.
To who? Are there people still buying them? Right?
Yeah.
They are?
I think people are still buying like certain physicals. Yes, you're confusing me, Dr. Yes. Oh, I think I'm getting it. Definitely not even pulling up my stuff here. F you, StreamYard. Let's see. After this run, though, the price disparity between grails and normal collectibles will only get further. I was thinking that, like, there's going to be the stuff that everyone wants, and then everything else, right? And what is it that everyone wants? McFarlane, partner statue, even the stuff that I thought people wanted, like the Pluto and all that. Those things aren't as popular, but McFarlane. I saw somebody buy the Spider-Man secret rare, and everyone's like, you know, he's like, was it a good move or bad move? I don't know. I think that's one of the ones you'd want. I think that'd be in my top 5. What do you think?
Yeah. Miles, Partners, Todd, the first Spider-Man.
Some comics, AF-15, Miles Morales.
Yeah, AF-15 and I think those would be the top 5 right there. I don't know that there's be much dispute on that.
Yeah, there's definitely
MC1's got too many. I know some people are big on it, but it's just got so many mints.
That 60,000.
Yeah, I mean, sure, it's going super cheap, so it can go up a decent amount, but I think the top 5 would definitely be the 2 Spider-Mans, Partners, AF-15,
right,
and Todd.
Yeah, I think those are the big ones. I'm gonna get that a little bigger there. Hold on, there we go. Like, yeah, I think there's certain things. I still think this Wolverine will be good. Like, again, you got to go into the market, and this is not financial advice. Like, I would not, you know, this is if you've got whatever and you want to go into the market, you might want to focus on rarity and popularity, because there's some stuff that could become very popular that's very rare, and you might be able to pick it up for a decent deal. Like, I always like this Spider-Man, the ultra rare, 255. What is there, 2,500 of these? So it's considered a lot right now. Although some of these are locked up, right?
Yeah.
So if those are locked up, then hopefully that might help stop the rug. We don't know how many of these are locked up in the market that we'll never see again, right? So, by the way, did you get this Addiction logo airdrop to you? Yeah.
What was it for? Because I have some Addiction comics.
You had to have all three.
Oh.
Yeah, if you had all three, like one of any, and I had everyone but one, and I had multiples. So I
Yeah, I think I have 2 of the 3. I don't think I have the last one.
So, like, for instance, this Peter Parker, again, this is not financial advice, just looking at the market here. Hold on, I'm just checking this out. I forgot how many there aren't many of these. I mean, it's still considered a lot. What were there, like 1,500, or was it 1963? I don't remember.
I don't even.
Oh no, there's only 616 of these. Okay, so like, again, not financial advice, but this is FA for $22. If somebody said I have $100, what should I buy in Veve? Not financial advice, but this would probably be one of them. And I'd say see if you can get a good mint. Not that I see necessarily any great mints here, but that's what I would do. If you could get a really good mint, definitely. Otherwise, you just buy at the floor and say, all right, look, this if something happens to Veve, this will be one that could do fairly well. That would be the play I would say to make. Oh my God. I don't like the navigation on this. I don't know why it's kind of effed up like that. But yeah, the partner statue, around 1,200. It looked like low mint was making sure the price doesn't go below 1,000.
Yeah, it was cool. I did the other day. I sorted by the first drops, so you can see like the order of all the first drops came out.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, let's check this out. Because if you heard the Dan interview, that like these first ones are like, he loves these, right? Like these are his babies. These are the ones that he used to upload. It didn't have the big group helping him. So yeah, let's see here. Even with 60,000 mints, I still saw MC1 common sit for 2 gems in the market for months, then pumped to 90. Wild, yeah, those were wild times. But of course, that was, those were crazy times. That was not all real though. I wasn't on Veve.
No, I'm not saying MC1's not a solid buy. I'm just saying if you're gonna say what the top 5 are on the collectible, I think it's top 10, but it's not in the top 5.
Right, definitely, absolutely. So McFarland is holding on tight, right?
Wait,
like,
it would be Todd first if you have it sorted by.
I literally did oldest drop, oldest listing or oldest drop.
Oldest drop. Okay, yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, it should be. But maybe it doesn't do an exact order.
Do you have another filter on?
No.
Okay. So Cloonan came out before McFarland? No,
McFarland should have been the first one. And then Rizzo, everyone was freaking out when this, finally everyone bought up the floor, and here we are now. This might just be people selling for Star Wars, though. But I don't know how many people are in the market that are actually paying these prices. But if Star Wars brings in a lot of people, if what's going to happen is huge, this is an interesting play. But these people probably have like 20 of these, so they're kind of hedging their bets.
Part of that set. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was part of the set.
Okay.
He was part.
Yeah.
So if you go back here, it did not hold the oldest drops. That's kind of an interesting way. I didn't even think about doing this. So these were the next ones.
You kind of go through back in history, and see like what order the first few drops happened and what came out.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, I remember this. This was $1,000 all the time. Never went down, and then finally it did it. Same. I always wanted this. I found one of these. Jim Lee, the Joker, which is really cool. Definitely I always wanted this Harley Quinn. This is FA Harley Quinn. This is the first Harley Quinn on the app. Lots of Penguin. I mean, so now these have high mint counts, I think. I don't remember what the mint count on this. 8,000, 7,500. I think it's 7,500. So yeah, 7,500. Very high mint count. By any standards, like, would we agree that that's a high mint count no matter what, or is it not?
Yeah. It's not a bad bet, though, for like the first appearance, and it's a pretty cool looking one. I think I still have mine.
Wait, you have your Todd? You have the Todd?
The what?
You have a Todd, you said?
Oh, yeah. I've always had a Todd. I meant the Harley Quinn.
Oh, the Harley Quinn. Okay, yeah. See, I was looking for this to get a good mint. I would buy a good mint on this, but like I would want the last mint, but it's not up, so I'm not going to buy it. But yes, I remember. I don't know, a couple of years ago, maybe it was during almost like right after the boom kind of stopped. I almost paid a lot of money for that. If I go back, is it going to take me to comics? That's ridiculous. That's kind of dumb how that works. I have no way to go back to the page I was just on. But yeah, I almost paid $1,000 for that, thinking that was a good deal. Barbasol can. Like, I mean, these things, I like them, but like, is that going to be, that's going to be it? You're like in 100 years, your kids are going to be like, oh my God, my great, great, great grandfather, he was so smart to buy that Barbasol can. I can't believe it. It's worth $5 Canadian. Right? I mean, it's like, you know, this is why mints are important, right? Mints are very important because they can mean more, even if the collectible itself, let's say, isn't worth that much. Which, if you can get a good mint for just a little bit above floor, I think it's worth it. Not financial wise. Now, Emperor's Fist, I saw got down to, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Got down to 94. So like now I can't buy it. I can't buy it now. It's too much, unless there was a good mint. I mean, I paid $200 for a good mint, but that's about it. And none of these are that special to me. All right, let's see. Yep, Rizzo is under 500. I don't trust Star Wars. Boba Fett isn't respected. The real fans aren't here yet. Not disagreeing, but could they do it? They might actually. If you build it, they will come. Isn't that what they say? I mean, it doesn't work, but that's what they say. I think they might come. I think they might come this year. I don't know that for sure, though. All 4 of the black and whites dropped at the same time. People just think that the C is always first. Yeah.
I thought when I pulled it up last time, it showed Todd first. But yeah, it's true. It was just a comment of that set.
Yeah, the market doesn't make sense because it's and this is not BB's fault. It's just people manipulating the market, right? They're in their little private chats trying to pump and dump, and that's why it makes no sense. You know, but as soon as they announce the Star Wars stuff and we know what it is, you know, and we're getting the Johnny French utility with the X-Wing, people are going to freak out.
Go
ahead.
I'm just going through the drops. Then we got the Myrmicarnos. Then we got the Ultraman. I remember Cavell making videos on this Ultraman.
I mean, the Ultraman still could be really big. And by the way, Vivi's asking, how's everyone feeling about the new challenge feature? I think it's cool. I think some people are like, even me, I was going to do it and I'm still going to try, but like, I still feel like I'm going to screw up. And as soon as you screw up one day, that's it. And then, of course, I found out that if there's a tie, level 100s break the tie and they win. So I'm not kind of loving that because I think that this needs to be for everyone and there's no reason anyone should be treated differently.
How many like tiebreakers are going to be and how many level 100s are there?
There's 70, so it could only be 70 out of the 250. But it'd be cool if they had a different way to differentiate those out. You know,
you got to reward the people who put in like possibly 6+ figures into the thing.
Or Dr. Properties put tens of millions of dollars in.
Yeah.
I have no problem rewarding them. I just feel like when you're doing something that is for the whole community, make it for the whole community.
That's just a tiebreaker procedure. That doesn't mean they automatically win. That's a big difference.
True. I would be interested. I guess I should be like, if somebody put 20 million into the app and they want to come on every day and do, you know, spend 25 minutes doing everything, maybe they do deserve, like, because their time's worth way more than whatever they're going to get. But Double Quill was saying she doesn't really care. But yeah, I think people are liking it. We need loser monetary policy for this ship to turn around, even if Euro is in recovery. Yeah, markets are definitely irrational in general, but I do think it's manipulation for sure. Viva Digital Collectible, honestly, overwhelmed. It's too much with all the spam posts. Yeah, that could be a problem. But don't forget, this is 1 month. They're going to give it a try, and then we'll see what happens. I love my black and white season 1 Batman set, second best collection on the app. Let's see. No. I get that not blaming VV itself, just saying, trying to figure out the market itself. Yeah, it's very hard to figure out this market, which is, again, people trying to manipulate it a little bit for their personal gain. Not everyone or every item, but it does happen. I gave you kind of false info. It's not the 100s, but it goes by how many MCP per day you get. So basically 100s. Yeah, kind of. I guess that's a little bit more fair, because at least if it goes by your MCP per day, you technically could buy more stuff to get it to go up. Whereas if you're level 100, you can't beat that. So that's a little better, Casey BMW. Pass on the challenge, not worth my time. The points rewarded are worth $1 to $5. Do we know that, though? I don't know if we know what they're going to be worth. The market is the only thing that will tell you the truth. That's right. Whatever people are paying, that's what it's worth. I still can't post pics to the feed. I can't either, Dr. Strange. I don't know how people do it. Free market.
I actually read that as I still can't post pictures of my feet.
Oh, okay. Well,
I need my glasses. Jesus.
Yeah, glasses do help in a situation like that. That sounds like something I would do.
I was like,
right. I'm just trying to figure out what I really would buy on here. Like, there's a few things I'd like to buy, but I'm too scared to spend any money right now. Just because, by the way, I just found this out. Did you know that on Monopoly right here, there's no monocle? Did you know that? That's the Mandela effect. There is no monocle. Yeah. Who knew that in chat, by the way? Who knew no monocle? It's not in Monopoly at all. Right?
Yeah.
I was reading up on the Mandela effect. Do you remember a movie in the 90s where Sinbad played a genie? Do you remember a movie?
I've seen that thing.
Where they say, because it never happened. I went through a list of like 30 things, and a lot of them I'm like, no, that's not real. But yeah, I guess the way it came out was some lady had remembered that Mandela, and a lot of people had died in jail in the 80s. But he actually died in 2013. So very interesting thing. These right here, by the way, if you need MC, it was not. No, everyone thinks it's Shazam. It was with Shaq. Exactly. BigA got the old man eyes like me. Yeah, I've got it too. Hey, Free, what's going on? Thank you for your military service. Good to see you. He is in, you're just southwest of Zion. Well, I think Utah has 5 national parks, and they're amazing. So go enjoy, Free. Spend time out there enjoying the fresh air. Oh, yeah, it was Kazam. It was the one with Shaq. But Sinbad was never in a movie like that. Yes, this is another one. It's not Luke, I am your father. It's I am your father. That's correct. That's another one. The superhero. Isn't it crazy? All these things that we thought, and they're just not true. I have some things I'm looking at. The gold grenade, self-made, a few more things. That self-made is so expensive, though.
Wait,
that Mandela.
I thought that was the wrong line. Everyone thinks it was Luke, I am your father. He didn't say that. He said
no, he didn't. He says, I am your father.
Meaning he doesn't say Luke?
He does not say Luke. Go check it out. The Mandela effect for the Sinbad movie was fake. Found the movie on VHS. I forgot the name, though. I don't think so.
Yeah, he says, no, I am your father.
No, I am your father. Wait, but there is no Shazam. Shazam. Look it up. Don't mess with my head. I'm looking it up right now. So there was
the misconception that Sinbad starred in a genie movie called Shazam is a prevalent example of Mandela effect. And while many people vividly recall the 1990s movie starring Sinbad as a genie, the film never actually existed. The confusion likely arises from the popularity of the 1996 movie Kazam, which did star Shaquille O'Neal, and the familiarity with Sinbad's comedy roles.
Because here it is. I mean, because we all got to believe Wiki. But I mean, look, they're fairly reasonable. The non-existent film Shazam was purported to have starred Sinbad as a genie. Nope. it was this movie. It was Kazam. There you go. Truth is power, everyone. And we all didn't have it. I guess we forgot. Like, it's crazy. People think there is no Jiffy peanut butter. It's Jif. When there never was, there was a Jif, and I think it's just one F, but I don't know for sure. Peanut butter and Skippy peanut butter. For some reason, everyone thinks it's Jiffy for sure. Kazam is Shaq. We just saw it. Or were you saying? Was she saying it was Shaq, or she's saying it was Sinbad?
I think.
Oh yeah, Fruit of the Loom does not have the cornucopia in it. That's another one.
That's one that people have actually posted pictures of Fruit of the Loom with a cornucopia.
Well, is it true or not? Fruit Loops, not Fruit Loops. That's right.
Yeah, that one.
So wait, yeah, Kazam is the Shaq one. Shazam was a superhero cartoon everyone liked, like Shazam, Power Hour, or something. Yeah, and then they made the movies in 2018 and 2019. Fruit Loops, that's another one. People think it's spelled with like fruit. You came here for Veve, and what did you get? You got the Mandela effect. Yeah, some of that's, I swear, like the monocle on the Monopoly.
Look, right here, rated false.
Which one is that?
The Fruit Loop having cornucopias, because people are posting actual pictures with the cornucopia.
And is it false or not?
Yeah, it's false that it never had. At some claim. Oh wait.
Don't mess with my mind. I already had this locked in my head. I don't think cornucopia, and I don't know why we put that in there. Is it AI or Memorex? It's craziness. Let's see here. All right, I'm just looking at my tweets. Have I been rugged lately, or I've been going pretty good? I guess I'm not getting rugged. Oh my Lord. I'm getting.
Now they're saying it was a fake picture they're circulating.
I think it is a fake picture. What do you think, everyone? Is the cornucopia Loom logo? Let's check this out. Okay, here we go. Mystery solved by Fast Company. All right, let's go check this out. The great Fruit of the Loom logo mystery solved. We did it, everyone. The Fruit of the Loom logo has never had a cornucopia. It's just your brain tricking you. But why? Why the heck would we have thought there was...
They keep showing a picture of an actual shirt with a cornucopia on it.
I've seen that, the tag, but we know people can like mix things up. Early in the week, the fact-checking website Snopes, which I know a lot of people don't trust, but I kind of trust them, and I think you can like back it up. But website Snopes published a deep dive investigation into whether Fruit of the Loom's logo has ever featured a cornucopia. It is a question that rankled internet.
I see a lot of people posting tags of their shirts.
Well, here it is. Look right here. If we've got it right here, look on the screen. Then you can easily put this on a tag. Like you could easily. Yeah, that's another one, Denny. You'll see it's a yellowtail. It does not have. But my son had a little stuffed animal like that. Snopes found that despite this questionable photographic evidence, the company's logo has never had a cornucopia, which is this crap thing back here. Further, Snope argues this seems to be a case of internet suffering from a distinctly online ailment called the Mandela effect, which describes a phenomena of collectively misremembering facts. Yeah, there's the whole story behind it. Interesting. So, I mean, people are still going to swear by it if they saw it. It did not happen, everyone.
Oh, maybe they were making fake ones, and that's where.
That's what I think it was. I think they just. If you have a picture, that's what's going to happen, right? You're just going to get fake.
Yeah, this is like before AI and stuff. This is like 1994.
That's not true, Kryptoni, is it? That all the crypt gain and that'd be impossible. Did they really go after him? I don't know. Oh yeah,
I've never noticed it until someone pointed out. Now I can't unsee it.
Yeah, I did not know this either. We're talking about the here. We'll go back here.
But it's because it's silver, like a mirror finish, so it just reflects the gold kind of, so it doesn't really stand out.
Well, they said in the old film it was hard to see it originally. Okay, here we go.
But it was made to make it look like he was put together from spare parts and stuff.
Right, which makes sense. Oh yeah, you got to go soon. I
Oh
forgot.
yeah, actually, I got to go right now. Okay.
All right. Tell your dad I said hi. Go enjoy.
I'm
All right,
pretty
coming on.
All
Now I won't
right.
have anyone to tell me I'm rugging. All right, good seeing you, man.
Everyone.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
bye. So yeah, here's so it's silver here. He's got the silver leg, which would be cool because, am I correct? Does the Veve one, it's all gold, isn't it? Isn't this C3PO on Veve all gold? Let's see. I don't think they ever had a cornucopia on the label, but I do remember, I believe, a commercial where they had a cornucopia in the commercial. But then again, that's what the effect is all about, right? Exactly. Who knew? I remember him being in his feature film. Totally. Let's see. He had a silver leg the whole time. Yes. But on Veve, hold on. Does he have? Good for Veve if they got this right. I don't remember. They did. All right, hold on. Veve got it. Look at that. Oh, you don't see what I'm seeing. I'm sorry. Here you go. Look, Veve got it. Wow. Okay, I wasn't sure Veve got the silver leg. They actually did it right. So good job, Veve. You did it. I can't believe that's 260. I had one and I sold it. But I did not sell it for 1,000. I sold it at like 400 and then went up to like over 1,000. Rolling 60s Crip set all went to jail. The leader and anyone with any power in the game got a RICO. Interesting. Hey, look, I'm all about arresting all these people as long as they get their day in court. I don't care. If they're bad, then throw them in jail. But hopefully it wasn't for drugs because that would be crazy. Digital vibes, apparently. Yeah, look at that. But look, they even got it on Veve. I'm impressed. I meant to look that up actually when I read that article when I was doing stuff. Energizer Bunny, battery in the back or his leg? I don't know. Is his leg? I would say his back, but it's probably his leg because you're saying it. Yes, look right there. He's got it right there. Even Veve. Come on, doctor. Let me know. Am I misseeing this on here, or I see a silver leg? I see a silver leg. They're not good for society, but every group in society had gains, the successful ones. So why should anyone be left out of that fun? They've just adjusted and shifted to retail crime, white collar crime. Let's see. We just need the red arm version or the no army version. Right. I'm kind of excited because when I saw, so we're talking about like here, most people didn't notice it, right? A lot of it due to God, these little pop-up things. This is going to totally rug me. A lot of it due to the film. It was older, it didn't look as good, but yeah, I never noticed that. You could have asked me, never would have known. So there you go, right there. It's the bot all the way through the foot. So actually, interesting. Look at that, MC. It doesn't go through the foot. It should have. Or is that wrong? Oh, that might be wrong though. This is at a like a premiere. Oh, this is rugging me. So here, I don't know if the silver only goes on this area. Oh, it does look like it only goes here. So in that, yeah, it looks like it's only this part, like the calf. Interesting. That's pretty cool. See, I'm max minting candy tomorrow. I need to get some more bread up. It's gonna be 100. Oh, now you're getting me to think I'm gonna do it. What time is that gonna be at, Kryptoni? Because we've got the Star Wars drop tomorrow. We got the comic. I have like 60. I need a floor something. I feel like MC just gave us a drop hint. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's hard to get into MC's mind. It really is. But he might be right. He might have just given us a hint. The Mandela effect. Look at this. Look, they got it right. And I didn't even know there was something to get right. Unbelievable. I wish I could make this bigger, but I can't. All right, let's go back to the market. I was mentioning this earlier. If you are like, this is no, he's saying no. All right, there you go. It's earlier than Veve. Why is this not coming? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, if you're looking to get your MCP points up, my play has been not buying collectibles for anything but MCP points, pretty much. I've bought some stuff, but there's some really good opportunities. And this is not financial advice. I don't want to pump any. I don't know what's going to happen to the market once we get this Star Wars announcement, if it's going to make things blow up or not. But there's some good opportunities to get some of these rare digital, like the digital collectibles, not the comics. If you can get them for $1.25 or less, you're getting 1.25 points a day. And some of them are sets. This is your time to pick them up, especially if they get cheap. Like these right here, $1.19, $1.15. That's less than $1 for 1.25 points a day. So that's been my play. This is getting close. I thought I had this. Actually, one of the things, I'm going to do this right now live. I'm going to see if there's any I don't have. We're going to go lowest price, and then we're going to go rare. This is a good way to do it. And you can see, wait, I don't have, oh no, I do have that. I don't have this. I'm going to buy it. Is there a good mint? All right, I'll buy that. So I'm just going through and trying to buy things that are going to get me more M's. Please don't go to comics. Please do not go to comics. Okay, good. There we go. Definitely some good buys though. I probably bought these. You can see I pretty much have all. This is a good one, by the way. If you don't have this, 1.25, it's a set. So you're going to get 2.25 points. So even having a couple of these at this price might not be a bad play. Yes, right. Red Arm C3PO confirmed. New Grail. I want it. We're going to do it. How much? It's $19.99 for that candy drop for the Superman. Seems a lot, but there's only 2,000. About to tweet it to 3,000 homies. Do it. Do it. Do it right now. How many editions? Right. We need a little bit more. If you're going to give us the alpha, we need all the alpha we can get. All right, let's keep looking here. Is there anything else I can pick up that I don't have? You can see I already have. This is also another one. This is a set. This one's been going for more, so it might come down a little bit more. I'm sticking to my guns. Even on comics, I'm basically, it's got to be $1.25 or less because I know they're going to show up. I just look every once in a while. Back to the market. By the way, how's the Red Avengers doing today? Did anyone get something good on the drop? It's come down a little bit. You can get the Ultra Rare for 20, 110 for that secret rare. Let's see if there's a good mint. Maybe. Not a good mint. Darn it. All right, well, I tried. 450, 1967. I'm sure KCBMW would have picked it up already. Oh, look at that. KCBMW, somebody rugged you. Somebody rugged him. All right, let's go back. I'm very upset about the issues I was having with this app. I don't quite get it. What was going on? Will this take me back home? Where will that take me? Yeah, that's where I wanted to go. All right, I'm just seeing if there's any more articles. Oh, we do have. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna have the comic. We've got the Star Wars, and also I've got the Dan interview with Masteroni. We're gonna be interviewing Dan. I really got to get the stream going, so I'm not rugging myself. Got to figure that out today. I was going to stream all day, but I just have to, maybe I'm not going to get my hours. Maybe I'm not going to get my hours before Sunday, which was my goal. But this is coming out tomorrow. Kind of the anime feel. I mean, it really is for Star Wars. So this might do well, but I really like this cover. With no words, that's a decent cover there too. Without any of the title stuff on there, I think that's pretty cool. That could do well. And there's only 2,000 of these. 149 will be the first mint. So that's going to be tomorrow. That should be pretty interesting. Let me know if anyone's going to be going for that. I'm kind of curious what people feel. Yes, Tony playing games. I'm about to mint. Oh, you're going to do another? All right, let us know. Looking forward to your Dan interview. I'm looking forward to it. I've actually got a lot of stuff I got to work on. I was thinking we might have some big announcements today, but I don't know. Yeah, this secret rare is really cool. And there's only, what is there going to be, 80 of these? Let's see. Yeah, there's only 80 of those 60. And they keep, I don't know how many they keep. I'm assuming they keep 10. 268 total of all of them. And if this ends up getting burned, this might get left behind because there's something bigger and better on Star Wars. People might forget about this, and then it gets burned and it's super rare. It'll be an interesting play on this, but I think this looks really good. It's definitely on my list to get. Definitely to get that. Yeah, only 80 of those. Can you believe it? Only 80 of these puppies. But we don't have we got other comics, but we don't have anything else that we know that's going to be coming out, except we got Evermind on Friday, which I don't know if I'm going to be covering that because there's going to be so much Star Wars stuff. And then we've got Captain America 354. We got the first full appearance of John Walker. So this will be on Thursday. It's actually, I really like this cover. What was this? 75 cents. So this was like 87. 3,000 of these. And of course, I like that secret rare. So a lot of interesting stuff coming up here. I'm trying to think of what else I can do. I was waiting for some big announcement. I was hoping there'd be a Star Wars announcement today, but I just don't know if we're getting that. I don't think we're getting the Star Wars announcement. I can keep going if people want to talk about the Mandela effect or whatever you want to talk about. Lots of good stuff, though, coming on Veve. I do have, by the way, let's see if I can pull this up real quick. Since I thought we were going to be having a Star Wars thing today, I guess it still could happen. I've got, oh, wait, maybe I don't have it up yet. Oh, I haven't down. I'm going to have to go download it. I thought I had a Star Wars background set up. Man, I must have erased it. I'm going to have to go get that. But I have a Star Wars background. Oh, no, I got it right here. Tell me what you think. There's my Star Wars background. My stuff doesn't fit well in there. But so when it is Star Wars time, this is going to be what I've got. And without the banner, that Veve logo will show up. But anyways, that's going to be my Star Wars background when I'm doing my Star Wars stuff. So that's going to be coming soon, hopefully. Back to here. I'll have to adjust this. All right. What are we saying here? No Star Wars announcement today. Stay tuned. All right. So I guess that's going to give me time to work on stuff. What stinks is if it comes out tomorrow, I'm doing the drop, and then I've got the Dan interview. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cover that, 8 hours of streaming. So that's going to kind of stink. But I will try to do what I can do. Because 3 Central time tomorrow for the Dan interview. And Collectors Hub, very nicely, I told him not to do it, but he still said he was going to run his an hour earlier and then move over everyone for the Dan interview. So very nice. So I'm excited about that. I know Masseroni's excited. He's got his game that he's been working on. Originally, we were going to do it first on here with Dan, but they ended up doing the Discord thing. So we're going to hopefully get to see Dan play the game or at least comment about it. What would we do without my collectibles? Great move on Veve's part. I completely agree. I think it was a win for all of us. And anyone who disagrees is absolutely wrong. So let's go ahead and give him the little win if I can find it. Where is my little win thing here? Right. We're all winners of that one. We still have 2 days till May. That's right. Make sure to enter Veveverse Creator Contest on X. 4 prizes up for grabs for simply posting your Veveverse space. Yeah, but my Veveverse spaces aren't that good. But I guess I should. When's the deadline for that? I could work on that today. I could get that done. I could possibly get that done. Actually, I wanted to see, because like I said, I don't have this up on my screen. What was the final poll today? 29%, 52 votes going for today. So that's pretty good. I don't know how many ended up being sold. Maybe we can go back in the market. I'm kind of curious. Here, we'll put this up for 2 seconds. That way, in case I get rugged here. All right, here we go. Go ahead and share that. I'm going to close this down. Yeah, I don't know how many. Let's check how many of these sold today, because they keep 268. See how many of these sold. I thought they might actually sell half of them, but I don't think they did. Or did they? 581. What were there? 1,000 of those. So it actually didn't do too bad. But yeah, there's still a lot left. Let's see, 600, 950, 12, 13, 14, 50. Okay, so 550 plus whatever they keep out. So 250 approximately. I know that's not exact. I wonder how much better they would if they would have sold out at 699. It's possible. It's definitely possible. If you're just joining me, by the way, hit that like button. Let's see how many likes. Did we even get to 20 likes today? Probably did not. I'm sucking today, though. Oh, no, we did get to 20. Perfect. All right, not too bad. I'm dragging here. I'm actually really tired. Well, if there's not going to be Star Wars stuff, I should be able to sleep. I cannot believe that this blue logo's only $19.50. Lots of good deals here. Ultra rare for $1.70. That's actually, you know what? Let me do this real quick. So I'm saying every once in a while you should go in the market and just check, especially if you're trying to get MCP points. Let's go low to high and see if there's any deals for $1.50, because $1.50 would be not a bad deal. So I already have that. I guess it's not a bad deal for that. And I already have those two. I want $1.50. That's what I'm looking for in Ultra. Because the Ultra rare you get 1.5 points a day, although $1.70 is not too bad. I'm just trying to be careful what I actually spend now. I want to make sure it has the best value for me. Uh-oh. It's rugging me. Am I getting rugged here? I don't know. Made level 55 in Diamond 4. Congrats on that, Free. I'm about to hit level 48. I should hit it tonight. I should hit that tonight. But then, of course, it's going to take forever for me to get that to the next level for that. I was hoping to be 50. I really want to be 50 since we know that they've used that for some of the drops. And I'm afraid they're going to do that for some of the Star Wars stuff. So I'm a little afraid that I'm going to get rugged, but it is what it is. At least I tried to get things up. I'm just blown away with some of these comics that we had. They're just really good deals. It could be the time to like pick these things up. By the way, it was 11:31. I'm debating what to do, peeps. I've got to work on my computer today and figure out what is going on with my video. It's actually something I've really got to do. Maybe what I'll do, maybe I'll come back on later. I know we got Veve Radio. We got a lot of streams today. It might be my best bet. I mean, we got enough people for me to continue to get hours. I don't think I'm going to end up getting my 322 hours, but today. I wanted that so I could be monetized by Sunday. If I don't get them today, I won't be. But between today, tomorrow, and this weekend, I should be monetized anyways. I might just have to wait another week. Not a big deal. You got the 3-digit. Oh, wait, you must have just picked up the one that I saw. He did. You suck. It's crazy because a lot of people see the value in going for a lot of these, hopefully get some big. There's Charlie. Still got to have him on. He owes me a time to come on here. I sold him something for cheaper. So you got the lousy uncommon, but you know what? Double cool. We'll give you $2 for that. So you're not totally screwed. Not totally screwed at all. Here, I'm going to add this to the stage. Right. Almost there, everyone. You actually been killing it lately, Tucson. So I think I deserve something big, and it's not happening. But yeah. Oh, by the way, Free. If you're Diamond 4, how many points are you getting per day? Because I'm like 11:20, 11:35, something like that. I'm kind of curious because if I need to get to Diamond, I need to know how many points I have to get. And by the way, I saw Sanjay talking about wanting to give people more, allowing them to put in more OMI to get more MCP. And I say I don't like that. What are your thoughts on that? If anyone has any thoughts on that, I just right now it's so hard for me to catch up with them. Maybe if points got expired, I'd be okay with that. But I don't even have 10 million points, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just salty. Does anyone think that would be a good idea? And I'm only asking for people who do not have 10 million OMI. because it's only going to make it harder for everyone. I mean, we got it. The bar keeps raising and I can't keep up. So it's just something I don't like personally. I hope they don't. Also, does anyone know? I don't know anyone who got the physical on this. Hold on. Oh, you don't even see what I see. Hold on a second. I'm going to pull this back up here. Does anyone know who got the physical? Like, did anyone we know get one of these, get that white one and get one of those 25 physicals? I'm kind of curious. I did not end up going for this. I saw Brock tried to go for a bunch because he thought he was trying to get this and never got it. So there's 13 left out of the 25. Interesting. Let's see. It's already like that. You already get more MCP for having them. Right. Exactly. So it shouldn't be any higher, I would think. Let's see. Should I be putting my OMI into the Veve app or keep it off? Oof. I mean, that's more of a BigA question. I mean, if you're getting nothing out of it and you don't need to sell it, I would say put it in the Veve app. I mean, if you're not going to sell it, yeah, you're changing. I think you still have to change it from layer 2. Don't you have to like move it off and all? I don't know how to do it, but I think if depending on how much you have, I think 10 million gets you 1,400 points a day. So I think that might be the best option. Let's see. The more people participate in the challenge, the bigger rewards for all. Community is in control of these rewards. Let's see. Yeah, I think the challenge is a good. We were looking at that earlier. I just got to decide if I can commit to it. But yeah, I like anything that's bringing people more in the app. I've been saying we should be getting people interacting with it. So 1431 gets you, so probably about 1,400, maybe 1,300 to 14 or to 1,500 might get you the MCP for the Diamond 4, because that's the minimum you're going to need if they say you got to have Diamond level for dropping. And they've already done it once, so I'm kind of worried. I went for one of those and got the regular comment. Yeah, I'm afraid to do it. Does more work mean more benefits, even if it doesn't accumulate on our individual points? I think there's just better prizes, right? I think that's the end result. Like, do 20 comments daily count towards it versus only 5? I think you just max it out. And there's nothing that differentiates you other than your MCP points. So, but if more people do it, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Because if it ends up, it's not level 100, but if you got more MCP points, we know there's 500 people that if they do it, they're always going to win over the average Joe. They may have to change that. All right, your Diamond 4 at 1,600. All right, so there's probably a big range for the Diamond for that. Interesting. I was Diamond 2, but I dropped down after comics were added to sets. See, yeah, of course, that was going to make a difference. But all those free ones are sets, too. So if you got those, pretty cool. Pretty cool if you got those. Here, I'm going to shut that down. All right, I guess, what is it, 11:37? I mean, maybe I'm just going to come back later and stream, potentially, just to test out things. Try to avoid streaming over other people, but I got plenty to do. So only 30 points per day per user for the overall benefit of the challenge. Yes, yeah, so you can't like make your you can't make it better for yourself by doing more. All right, well, here it is. Will this actually let me click? Okay, so here you go. There's my pro. So here's the challenges, right? And there's the leader. I don't know how they got on. Maybe they did it first. But already pretty much, you know, we already have the bottom. There's at least 250 people. But here's all the points. This is it. This is your chance right here. Gain a follower. So you got to get 2 followers a day. I mean, that could screw you up. Somebody could rug you, right? Like people could get together and say, don't follow anyone because there's only so many people on there and you'll never max it out. And those people will. So if I see that, I'll just stop. But if somebody follows me, I'll follow them back, I guess. I don't care. Yeah, so 1, 5, 5, 5, 5. View showroom, share to the feed, list in the market. See, that's interesting. So I'm going to have to list things for like 1 million points that I don't really want to sell follow a user, gain a follower. Actually, that's going to be kind of hard. You can follow somebody, but you hope they follow you back. It's going to get messy. Let's see. But what about better for the community? More interaction, I think. Diamond 2 is 2.6 thousand a day. Wow, that's a big difference. Like once I hit my cap points, I don't contribute any more community points. Oh, to the overall, I think it just goes by how many people are interacting. So do you have a lot of people interacting? Once they hit the 30 points, it doesn't matter. Having more people interacting is important. Having you interact more beyond 30 doesn't help. I don't believe it's a point system that they're using. It's just more people interacting is what helps. So get the dailies done and get off the app. Probably, pretty much. I think the core community is pretty nice. I don't see people doing that sort of tactic could be capable of getting 250. Most of the jerks haven't come back. Yeah, hopefully. No incentive to stay in the app longer and interact. Yes, but forget to post something now. There's a 5-minute cooldown period. So your minimum 25 minutes in the app. Space out your qualifying activities each day. Look at the requirements and do what you want or you need to do each day. All right, well, there you go. Space your activities out. It will make it easier, but I have a horrible memory, so I'll forget. And I'll screw things up. What's up, New Tactics? Good to see you. What is up with you? Good to have you. We're just looking at the new activity challenges. 29 days. I think tonight at 11. Look at that. I only have 5. Look, I'm ranked 535. So look, actually, I didn't even notice this. We already have 535 and I've done stuff. So I've already done 5 of the 8. So it'll be interesting. There might be 1,000 people actually doing this. I'll do my part. What does it say here at the bottom? So there you go. Terms and conditions. Dates are based on UTC. Any points accumulated before the challenge begins or after the challenge concludes will not be included in the final count. The leaderboard reflects results since the last system update, which is set about 11 o'clock. A brief delay may occur between the challenge's conclusion and the display of the final rankings. In the event that multiple challengers achieve the same point total, the position will be determined based on their rank, daily MCP points, when the competition closes, followed by their level, lifetime MCP points, and if required, their join date. Wow. Items listed in the market must remain live for a period of no less than 3 days. Withdrawn listings during this period will deduct daily points previously earned for listings. Guys and gals, that is huge. That's freaking huge. I'm glad I read that. So do not just list something and delist it. You got to have it up for 3 days. So I would just, whatever you list it. If you really want to sell it, great. Now, here's the interesting thing on that. And my collectibles, I don't know if you're here because this would be unfair. If you list something and it sells, then that would be ridiculous to not get the points. I think that's something that they should look into. So if you list something and it sells, you should still get credit if it sells within a minute or it sells within, 2.5 days. You might want to clarify that. But I mean, because here's the problem with this MC. If you don't do that, then anyone who lists is only going to list something for 1 million points, right? They're not going to really list it to sell. And you should actually be encouraging people to sell so Veve makes more money off of the commission. I'm just saying. But otherwise, if you list, remember, it says it right here, 3 days. And who's going to put the counter on that? I would just put it up and let things sit for a week and then remove if you want. Veve reserves the right to remove bot accounts or nefarious actors from the challenge. Rewards, including MCP points and airdrops, will be issued on a date following the close of the competition, the timing of which will be determined by Veve. Interesting. That's actually really big about this listing in the market. I bet you most people don't even know that. Keep that in mind, everyone. I want to do more all day. I would agree, Ronnie. And look, this is just, we'll call it a minimally viable, product here. They're going to change it and see how this works. But yes, I think it would be nice if they had something that encourages and rewards good interactions other than somebody like me who'll be like, just post something stupid in the feed just to get my points. Let's see. I got to move my phone here. This damn thing is messing up. I'm not that social and I don't have time. I'm just going to do my normal routine. Yeah, I think that could be it. I hike. What can I say? Not looking at the phone much while I'm out there unless I'm taking pictures. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm going to get behind on this whole thing, so we'll have to see what happens. The people that don't have many items won't be able to list one every day. That's true too. So that could take away new users. Interesting. Like, look, they're going to do this and there'll be things that are going to piss people off. We're a pain in the ass. Hopefully they'll get it figured out. Looks fairly reasonable though. What are the start and stop times for the 24 hours? So does anyone officially know the start and stop time? I think, if I'm correct, there was a countdown last night. I think it took me to 7 Central, but don't quote me on that. If anyone knows for sure, let me know. Okay, I gotta walk the doggo. Hopefully I'm back before you end the stream. If not, see you later. Yeah, I may end it. I may not, Ronnie. I've got a lot to do for the Dan interview, and I got to get my computer figured out. I do not know why it's rugging me. This is really driving me nuts. So I got to deep dive. I might be up all night doing that. You are art. Thank you, Ronnie. Everyone is art. But yes, if not, I'll see you later. All right, challenges. Let's see here. There, see, I keep using my phone here. I'm going to move it over here. This will work better. Challenges, requirements, and rewards can and will change as we launch more different challenge events. This just start exactly. So let them do it. Okay. Leaderboards refresh throughout the day. That's just a day thing. I think it's cool though. What's not is stated about followers. I almost follow everybody I see in the feed. I unfollow everyone. I can refollow everyone again for points. Yeah, I there's nothing in there. I don't see why you couldn't. In the timestamp, 7 hours left for today, everyone. So there you go. It is 7 Central Time. Or are you saying like 6:45? My collectibles. Yes, I think you can unfollow and follow people back. I mean, obviously that's not what they want to do, but if you already follow a lot of people and you have to do that, I get it, right? Like you have no other way to get more people. Plus you only have maybe 1,000 people that are doing this right now. How are you going to follow them if you don't see them? And then of course you got to get people to follow you back. So a lot of follow for follow type stuff. Check out the challenge closes in date and time on the top. Challenge closes. Is that on here or in the app? Hold on. I'm going to check. I don't see that, but I don't see a lot of things. Do we actually have? I don't see it, MC. View milestones. Would it be in here? No. Yeah, it would be. Maybe that's something they can add. Have a clock for the day or make it more prominent. Maybe put a clock up here that says, 7 hours for the day. Am I looking at it? And I see under the activity challenge. Right. It says closes in. Oh, my bad. I hate my life. Now I get it. I'm just like, all I'm seeing here is 29 days. Very cool. All right. So it is, everyone. There you go. Dum Dum with Gum Gum. Sorry about that, my collectibles. All right. So right there, this is 29 days, but it has the hours too. So 7 hours, 11 minutes, which makes sense. 7 Central, 6 Eastern. Figure it out if you're anything else. But that's the time you have to do this. So you got about 7 hours and 11 minutes to finish the challenge. Yes, I need a thumbnail to make fun of me. No, it was just saying in terms of people keeping up with the challenges, if you don't have many items to keep listing, that's one less point. Yeah, and it could very well help, or it could get people to buy more stuff. I just hope with this listing, here's the scenario that I see Doctor Strange and MC that's going to be a problem. If I list an item, right, that I want to sell, but I count it as the one I want to list, and somebody buys it at 659 and I don't know it. It doesn't matter when they buy it, anytime within that 3 hours. If it's the next day, let's just say 1 minute, 7:01, and they buy it, I'm screwed now. I literally lost the challenge because it says no less than 3 days. Dive Jedi, that is exactly what I'm talking about right now. That is exactly what I'm worried about. But I do think Veve has been good that they can take a look at this and re-examine it, because if it sells, that's a win for Veve, and I shouldn't be punished for it. Now, I understand listing and taking things off, so you keep listing and taking things off. They want people to have more collectibles in their collection in order to do this. So, yeah, I would say that's something that needs to be kind of examined. Because if it does sell, if you list on, if I list at 6:55 p.m. Central Time, which just gets me under the radar, and it sells at 7:01, I can't recover. I can't go back. I've now literally lost that 3 days. So interesting. Yes, right? Like lame, just like trying to figure out how to win this. My stuff stays on for 30 days at a reasonable price, so I think I'm covered. Right, but if somebody buys it because you're at a reasonable price, this makes me think I need to list things for unreasonable prices for the challenge. And if I want something else to sell, then I can't rely. This is what I'll say. Do not rely on something that you need to sell as something you listed for this contest. I would not do it until we get clarification or that gets fixed. I would, if you list something in the market that you want to sell, make sure you list another thing for 1,000,000 points, because either you're going to, or 1,000,000 gems, because either you just got rich or you're at least going to get your daily points. Because right here was, you got to list 5. Let's see, like a post. Yeah, you got to list 5 things in the market. So that's 1 point each. So you could lose 1 point for that day. And I can tell you, if you lose 1 point in this contest, most likely you lost the contest. You probably can't lose 1 point. That's what I'm thinking. I would much rather have the gems than the tick on the silly contest. There you go. Let's see. It's up to you guys to play the game if you like. It's a challenge. Let's see how far you get. Yeah. I just list items for 10 times forward. That's what I suggest. And he's like, it's a game. Like, and like I said, my collectibles, Veve people are a pain in the ass. And maybe they're not going to change that. And to get around that is real easy. If you have enough items, just make sure you're listing an item that you're using for the challenge. Make sure you're listing it for 10 times the price. Because if you get 10 times the price that you're asking, then I think that's a win, and that's probably worth more than what you're going to get for a prize. But yes, definitely. Items listed in the market must remain live for a period of no less than 3 days. So there you go. That's it. I just list on 10 times. Yep. That's why I'm going to list stuff for ridiculous prices so it doesn't sell. Right. Exactly. But I might get you, Dr. Strange. I might buy one of those just to screw you over 1 point. But the funny part is you'd be the winner because you sold it for 10 times. It's just a game, and in the end, Mr. Rolex will win. Absolutely. Hashtag facts. If it does sell, I really win. That's what it's all about, is the big win there. We're checking, if you're just joining me, we're just checking out the new activity challenge. Is this going to take me back to the main page? I keep forgetting what brings me back to here. I do want to go back over, since we're still talking. Where is it? Updates. The stacker. Because we're talking about this earlier. Game changer. And look how happy David Yu is about this. Game changer or not a game changer? This is what we're talking about earlier. Let me know, and hit that like button if you don't mind. I still think it is a game changer. Even if I'm not going to use it. Remember, there is a 10% fee now. I think it used to be 4. So keep that in mind. Yeah, that'd be super easy to game listings, a bunch of stuff. It's good for us folks that are in a time crunch. Yes, exactly. All right, what are we thinking here? I think it's cool. I think it's good that we got this going now, that we've got Stacker running. I haven't tried it though. Is there a lot of listings on there right now? Should go check this out. Let me open it up in a new tab. Are we getting a lot of listings on Stacker? That's a kind of cool intro. I thought we stopped doing intros on websites. All right, so I'm not signed in, but here we go. 0.15%. Let's see. 90 cents, everyone, if you want a comic. Not bad. Wait, why is that oh, number 98. Wait, really? What? Isn't that? Wait a second. Hold on a second. Mother and truckers. Interesting. That's quite interesting to me. I almost want that. All right, I'm just gonna say it because I don't have any Omi. I can't do it. I don't know if that's a good deal, everyone. But $42 for Mint 98 for New Mutants. That's 98. I would have bought it. I would have bought it if I had the gems right now. I mean, if I had Omi in here. Not financial advice, but to me, that seems like a good risk. Oh, no, maybe it's not 98. Hold on. It's edition 26. It looked like it was Mint 98, but it's just saying, never mind. It's just saying that's number 98. Okay, never mind. It's not a good deal. As I say, if that's Mint 98 for 42, I'd buy it, but it's Mint 2068. Not a good deal at all. That's a ripoff because this is only like $2 on the app, $2.50. Much better. I don't feel bad. Let's see. What does it say? I don't think Stacker is a game changer until there's an easy way to buy Omi for newbies. Is he going to have it so you can get Omi on the app or no? Is that not going to happen? The good part of the game is that most whales I know don't have any desire to actually be a part of Veve. They just come in once a day and buy 1,000 and leave. No substance. True. So there you go. It does take a lot of effort to make it, especially in this challenge. All right. Well, I think it is a game changer, but I do agree that it's not massive game changer, but it's a little bit of a game changer for Veve. Just because now it just again, Veve keeps taking out all the fudders. Said, well, you don't have Veveverse. Now we got Veveverse. You don't have Omi to NFT. Now we got Omi to NFT. You don't have this. You don't have that. We're getting it all. Is it perfect and whatever? Maybe not, but they're coming through and they can tweak things out as we move forward. So yes, I think it's all good. All right. I think I might get out of here. I know my red cardigan was a big hit today. There's your minty fresh numbers nobody cares about. Almost there. I don't think I'm gonna make it today. I might come back on and stream later. I might just do it to test to see if things work. And if I get a lot of people, I might stream, but I think there's a lot of people streaming today and then I'm going to rug a lot of people. I don't really want to do that. So yeah, I got to think about that. Veve is checking all the boxes. Let's go. That's right. Look, Veve is checking all the boxes. And Ben has done a great job making this all come together. David and Dan for giving Ben the ability to do it. So they have as much to do with this as anyone else. And of course, MC is a great guy, connecting us, the community, with Veve, which is great because otherwise it wouldn't be happening without him. Any final words from anyone? I didn't even get any final words from BigA. He just left. If you don't mind, if you want to leave a like on your way out, looks like we got to 24. We can get to 25. But I'll probably head out here. I will be back maybe later today. But definitely I will be here tomorrow. And then of course we've got the big Dan interview at 4 Eastern, 3 Central. Collectors Hub will be on right before me, and then he's gonna bring people over. So I'm hoping we got a lot of people to show up and it will be a good interview. and we'll learn some new stuff. I've got different questions than what Maine's had, so it should be interesting. Plus, we'll get to see him and hopefully get to see him in the Viviverse and all that stuff. So it should be fun. I'm hoping it's not just me asking questions, which is probably what it'll be, but hopefully we'll click and we'll have a fun conversation, and chat. We'll have fun seeing it. Free is going to go take a hike. And I think that is it. I really appreciate everyone coming here. If I do see you later, I'll put a tweet out. Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day with Dan, especially if they release the Star Wars stuff. Oh my Lord. I hope they wait. I hope they wait until Thursday now. I have a feeling it's going to be on the hard day. So I may not stream today just because that's going to be more work tomorrow. But appreciate everyone coming here. Do something nice for somebody. Make sure you buy my red cardigan. Until next time, peace, everyone. I'm out.